seconds. 30 seconds. Bring out the small sandwiches. Someone give me a toothpick. You got those little seltzers I like? Bring out the day-old lobster. From New York, the smelliest city on earth, it's Late Night Tonight. With David Sanders. Tonight, SB. Lou Gagoon. Spoopy Kit. Plus, Don Anderson, the Channel 9 Band. And now your host, David Sanders. Heyo! Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to late. Cut the intro. Welcome in to Late Night Tonight. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Toy Machine, Denny. We got the whole crowd. We got the whole people. My audience is silent. Tracy, there they are. Tracy, welcome in. Barbie, everyone. Doodle Dawn, how's it going? How's it going? We have a fantastic episode late night tonight. Let me get that theme music one more time. There it is. There it is. Nightyear, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Trip, welcome in. All right, please don't fart. Please don't fart. Don't start off with a fart. Haas, welcome in as well. So let's break down. What do we have planned for tonight? What do we have planned? We have the first time talking with one of my former coworkers of many years. I worked with this person for many years.
New York, it's late night tonight.
It is, Trip, it is. Former coworker. It's going to be a good talk, a good time. After that, one of my first streaming buddies, one of the people I followed first on this platform, Lou Gagoon. And the main event. No, thank you. Thank you. The main event of the night is Spoopy Kit. Absolute honor to have them on. Absolute honor. It is. It is. It's an honor. It's an honor. It is. Well, tell me right now, do you guys want to get into our first guest right now? You guys want to get into our first guest right now? You ready for this? I think we need to get into it. I think we need to get into it. Let's drag him in. And our first guest of the night, SV. I'm going to keep calling you SV forever. I'm going to call you that forever, no matter what. I am. There you are. Welcome in.
That's fine.
In the grocery store, live from the grocery store. Now that's what I'm talking about. Come on down, Doodle Dawn. How's it going tonight, SV? Awesome to have you. Awesome to have you.
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing just peachy. I mean, we've talked here or there, but I mean, we haven't talked in a minute, and now we're doing it live.
We are. We're here.
Now, I remember I first started streaming, and I asked you, I was like, will you follow me? You were like my 98th follower or something. You were like before I even got 100.
Yeah, it was really close to 100.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't the big 100, to be honest with you.
Still, 98's pretty iconic.
It's pretty iconic. It's pretty iconic.
You're an OG of the community, and I want to thank you for that, first of all.
I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Got your back.
You. Being there for my old Alan Wake stream. You remember that shit? That was like a year plus ago.
Oh my god, I did. That was the first. I had never even heard of Alan Wake until
Seriously?
then somehow. I have no idea how, because it's like a whole phenomenon.
Yeah.
But I remember watching that and I was like, this is a game. This is one of those that they would call a game for sure.
I still have to play Alan Wake 2. It's based off Twin Peaks. You ever watch Twin Peaks?
Oh, I watched about 30 seconds of the first episode, and I was like, I should probably come back to that at some point.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You just checked out lost person on. No one's lost in aisle 7. She's not in aisle 7. I think the noodles are around aisle 3. I think they're around aisle 3. Okay, I think they are. I've seen a lot of Twin Peaks. It's a good show. It's a good show. So
I've heard good things.
I think you started working at the store we used to work at, because the store I used to work at, The Lion, I worked there for probably 4 years. 4 years I worked there. I think you show up a year into that or something. I mean, how is that place these days? How is it? I mean, is it a madhouse as usual? Is it hell? Is it hell on earth?
It's a little bit, a lot of that for sure. It's a little bit of hell. We've had a lot of changes. One of the big managers, she got
cut?
Oh yeah. I still don't know why. There's been lots of speculations, and it's always fun to make up rumors about someone, but yeah. I would love the real details, and I don't know who to go to for that. So I just kind of let things. I assume her mouth. I assume that had something to most likely, if you know who I'm talking about.
I think I do.
Had something to do with it.
Starts with a S and ends with a Zin?
No, unfortunately.
No? Well, shit.
She's still kicking. She's still there, still kicking.
The White Walker of the food line industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what it is. Out of all the places I've worked, which is basically only grocery stores are basically the Degrassi of jobs. They have so much drama. There's so much drama.
It's something about working around food. Because
is that it?
Restaurants are like, oh yeah, I was a server for quite a few years when I was like moving around and stuff. And I worked in a grocery store in New York also. So I got different cultures, different locations, all based around food.
Yeah.
And it's a mess. It is like a Degrassi episode.
What
I
is
don't know.
that?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You know what I noticed is it was mostly the front end had all the drama and the rest of the store didn't. It was like the front end exclusively, at least when I was there. That's where it all boiled down
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely the main source for eavesdropping. I think a lot of people, we had an issue with that. We had an issue where if we want to get into a little bit of drama, we had an issue where one of my cashiers was showing up inebriated.
A drunk?
Actually that's not true. Showing up, well, I can't say sober because I don't know, but showing up okay and getting inebriated through their shift.
What?
Yeah, and we all on the front end got in trouble because everybody was telling everybody about it, and I found out someone like from the deli like overheard talking about it, so then the whole store heard about it, or it was, I don't know, lots of grapevines going throughout.
You're like, are you front end manager or are you just below that? Because you're like pretty high up in the front end. Just below that?
Yeah, just below that, yeah.
Because I was a customer lead, and they hyped me up. They're like, man, customer lead it's really a big deal. It's a very big deal. All I did was bag groceries and do carts. I mean, I don't see how that's an upgrade. It seems like a downgrade to me.
A lot of people, well, I guess it's like divided. Some people see it as an upgrade because we've had some people like try for customer lead like very soon after being a cashier, and then other people are just like, I literally would never spend a day as a customer lead. And I'm like, I guess that's fair. I mean, I don't want to get carts.
They get paid more money though.
Do they?
Yeah, I got like $1 raise.
Well, that's good. That's compensation, I guess.
I remember when I worked at Giant, I was doing carts there, and they were like, it was raining outside. They're like, let me give you a raincoat. They gave me a raincoat, like a Paddington Bear yellow raincoat. Listen to this. The fucking part that goes over your head had a hole right in the middle. So all the rain still went right through the fucking hood onto my head.
That's amazing.
Got soaked. It was like, what's the point of even wearing it? It had a hole right on the top. I think it was a put down. I think it was some sort of put down.
Someone probably snipped that in there. They probably did that on purpose.
They probably did. Now I came inside and there was like a bug on my face. There's like a stink bug hanging from my hair. It's like,
if it makes you feel any better, one time I was bringing out a to-go order and a bird shit on my back.
Oh no, I heard that's good luck.
That's also what I've heard, but it did not feel like it at the time. I'm still waiting for that good luck to like build up and just release in my life, but it's not there yet.
The bird shit luck. Just
not yet.
Let SV know that you get knee braid during your shift. I don't get knee braid during my shift. I don't. When I first started working at the Weiss, I would go in every single time stoned to the gills. I would. I'd get very stoned and ride around my little cart and get all the groceries. But eventually, I was like, I'll just get so anxious. I'd see my boss. He's like, hey, Chase. I'm like, and I'll just be scared. So that's why I stopped doing it.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. I think, though, there is an aspect of, like, any kind of, like, customer service or, like, service industry, like, you can't really be, like, sober.
I feel you.
You can't be, like, sober. Even if you're not on something at work, you're looking forward to being on something after work. You know what I mean? You gotta have that mindset to, the support is really crucial.
That guy in the crowd, he loves that.
Yeah, he's inebriated at the time. Yep.
There he is. Now, I would get so juiced up on energy drinks. I'd be taking the biggest, like, fattest, like, 300 milligram energy drink. Like
that's another thing. What is with grocery stores and people who drink energy drinks? Because that is, like, everybody.
It's necessary.
Like, apparently you do. Apparently it is, yeah.
I mean, honestly, it really is. I mean, if I didn't have that energy, I don't know what I'll do. But, you know, you got grocery store knowledge. Well, let's put it to the test, shall we?
Oh, no.
All right, you ready for our first game of the night? Specialized for you. First game of the night.
Perfect.
We have one specialized for each guest. You know what this one's called? Name that PLU. You ready for
I
this?
was hoping for this. Let's go. Let's go.
You ready for this?
Yes, maybe.
All right, here we go. Name that PLU. Grocery games. Here we go. Boom. Red apple.
There's a lot of different kinds of apples.
This is the Red Delicious.
Come on.
You know this. Come on.
I don't know the Red Delicious. I can give you 2 other ones.
All right, give me a Fuji. 4131 is Fuji. That's not Red Delicious.
Oh, I thought 4131 was Gala. But I know
it might be. I don't know.
3507 is Cosmic Crisp. I got that.
Cosmic Crisp?
Locked down. Oh, yeah. Cosmic Crisp. Ooh, that is like the hottest apple. That is like the hottest apple on the markets right now, man. You're missing out.
What the hell's a Cosmic Crisp?
I don't know what Weiss is teaching you. Oh, that's the one. That's the apple you got to go for.
We don't even have those.
Guys are lacking.
I mean, come on. Robskins, welcome in. My father has arrived. Welcome in. All right, next is avocado. Avocado. Now, this would be a Hass avocado. A Hass avocado.
Okay, I was going to say the Hass avocados are 4046.
Bada bing, on the head.
Avocados, 4711.
Oh.
4771.
What the bonus points?
Got them both. Got them both.
God damn, she knows the avocados. All right,
I know
next.
too much.
Now, I'm going to throw a softball at you. All right? This is the first code everyone learns.
Oh, yeah. I know this.
There it is. Everyone knows this code. People who don't even work at grocery stores know this fucking code.
Too easy. 4011.
Ding.
4011.
But, what's the organic?
Boop. You gotta put a 9 in front of that bitch.
There it is. There it is. It's too easy. It's too easy. Even Alamex knew that one. Come on. Easy. It is too easy. And the last fruit. Now, this one, it can vary. We're talking about the seedless variety. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's a melon. What's that code?
Ooh. Oh, I want to say 4032 for the seedless.
Do you want to lock that in?
There's also a 3421 though.
I think that's the mini.
You're right. For some reason people love the minis
at
the store. People
the minis are popular.
That one is locked in my head. I'm gonna lock in the first answer.
4032 is correct. It is.
I knew it.
Bada boom.
I'm gonna take a sip for that one.
I think you got every single one right except for one. What was the first one? Oh, the apple. The apples were fucked up.
There's too many apples.
There really is.
We gotta cut it down.
You know, I heard there's like 70 breeds of apple. I don't know if you should call them breeds. That makes them sound like they're dogs. But I heard there's like
breeds is appropriate.
There's a lot of apples, and they're holding back on us. Grocery stores only get like 6.
Yeah,
there's like 80.
They're like making more apples. Like every day, there's a new kind of apple.
I never knew that cosmic one existed. I never heard of that in my life. Barbie said it's good. Yeah. I never even seen them.
Yeah, people like those. People like the pink ladies.
Oh,
the pink lady apples.
That's a new up and comer. I feel like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's the underdog. She's the underdog right now, but we're really pulling through for her.
I mean, what would be your go-to apple? What would be your go-to apple? What would it be?
I actually can't eat apples anymore because I know I had COVID like 2 years ago and lost my sense of smell.
Oh no, you still?
And then when it came back, yeah, dude, when it came back, it was like distorted. It's called like parosmia, I think, and it's like things do not taste the way that they should. So fruit is like number one culprit for that. There's a lot of fruit. Not gonna lie, it tastes like wet dog.
Oh,
it's bad. Yeah. It's bad. It's sad. It's not very rad. And I can't eat apples, but substitute for that, Korean pears.
Korean pears? Are those ones that come in little like
the foam little?
Yeah, exactly. The foam net.
Yep, you know it.
Damn,
that's the one.
I never had one of those.
So good.
New haircut indeed, Marshall. Yes, those are expensive.
They can be kind of expensive. They're like a cross between an apple and a pear. So they're like,
what the fuck?
Sweet spot. Yeah, they're really, really good.
I'll have to try that. We have them at my store. We do.
They're very good.
Now, how was Super Bowl Sunday? Because they let that out as the busiest day of the year. That's what a lot of people say. Between Thanksgiving and Super Bowl Sunday, it's usually hell. How was it down there? Was it hell? Did you work that day?
I mean, every day's a hell. Every day is its own breed of hell. But Super Bowl Sunday, yeah, that was kind of a rough one because there was a lot of large orders. Like it was like so much, like so many large orders to the point where like full carts were coming through the express lane because it was just so backed up everywhere. I mean, like
Good
7
Lord.
registers out of 8 were running, like that kind of thing. It was a lot, but it did slow down a lot at like what the game started at 6 or 6:30 or something. Around then, it like really slowed down, and then the rest of the night was typical boring Sunday. But the following Friday was the worst day I've ever worked at that job by far. Yeah, last Friday was the worst day.
I don't know what's always Mike. Welcome in. Small. I don't know what it always is about Food Line when they have a really busy day. They're like, "You want to know how much we made that day?" Like that's like God. Why is that always like their biggest flex? They have to flex on everyone. We made $100,000 that day. $100,000. They just have to tell everyone.
They like didn't care about it for the longest time because I feel like the last like year I didn't even know how to look that up on the computer, and now every single day Susan is like, what are those numbers? Did you look at the sales? Did you pull up them numbers? Pull up the numbers real quick.
She's addicted. That's what gets her off.
She's addicted. It's like her own brand of like gambling. She like wants to see if we make projection or not that day. It's like it's its own addiction. It's crazy.
Jesus. You know how it was at my store on Super Bowl Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I called out.
we had
Who knows?
Smart. Spare yourself.
I'm not gonna lie. Food Line was very strict on the call-outs. Weiss does not give a fuck.
Hey guys, we made an insane amount of money.
Yeah, we did.
And you guys are barely being able to even afford the food we have in
here.
Give
a fuck anymore.
There
was a cashier who,
it is. Not you.
No call, no showed like 4 or 5 times.
Oh my
like
God.
Within like the same month. Yeah, which is like other jobs. It's always been like if you no call, no show 3 times, like consecutive no call, no shows, you're forfeiting your job. Yeah. But it was like 2 in a row, and then the next week was 1, and then the next week was 1, and I was like, why are they still here? But I guess one of those days desperate. Or one of those seasons. Yeah, exactly. One of those seasons where we're just super desperate for people. So we're like, bottom of the barrel. Let it slide. It's okay.
So I worked the iShop department down at Weiss. Your guys' iShop department is like 5 times the size. It is a one-man job. I do everything. Like it's just me.
Oh.
For like 8.5 hours, 8 a.m. to 4:30. I'm just there by myself.
Oh, geez.
You guys have like 6 fucking people doing that shit because you have like way more orders. You really do.
Oh, yeah. We've been like making records like regularly. Like a couple months ago, it was like, I don't know, 50-some orders
50 orders in a day?
Yeah. No, it was like 48 then, and then we just like hit over 50 or something. Yeah, it's crazy. We've also had like rude ass people like picking up their orders at like 10:30 in the evening.
Oh my God. I had a customer that had substitutes on for sweet tea, and I was like, all right, I'll substitute for the store sweet tea. And I go hand to her, and she's like, but I don't like that one. I'm like, why'd you have substitutes on? Why'd you have them on? But I don't like that one. I know I don't like it. It was a whole thing. I was like, contact.
Of course.
Bring your receipt in. We'll reimburse you. We'll reimburse you. It's honestly a pain in the ass. It is. Literally.
Super fun.
I mean, that
very fun.
It was hell. But SV, I may have gone a little above and beyond for this. I may have gone a little above and beyond. I have a second game for you right now. You ready for this? Another one?
I'm ready. I've got my game face on.
Ready? All right, here we go. Rate that grocery store. Whole Foods.
Oh, okay. Whole Foods, like a 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10?
5 out of 10.
They're so overpriced.
Whole Foods is like, they're overpriced and overhyped. They're like, when your friend has like a hot older sister that you've been hearing about, and like everybody's like, oh my God, like bro, he's got like, whoo, and then you meet her and she's like not that great. You're like, I'm here and I'm not impressed. And you're expecting too much out of me right now. So,
Barbie says 10 out of 10.
5.
Barbie, you love Whole Foods? You a big Whole Foods enjoyer? You like Whole Foods? I mean, I remember I went to Whole Foods once in LA with my buddy, and there was a $36 a sunflower seed peanut butter. It was like $36 for sunflower seed peanut butter. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's ridiculous.
That sounds right for them.
You love Whole Foods? Now these people. I mean,
they have good options. I will say they do have good options. I've gotten stuff at Whole Foods before. Like I have shopped there. It's just, would I ever make that a regular trip for myself? No. I mean, I'm in like the, like the food tax bracket, so not my demographic that they're advertising to, but you know, maybe one day.
I actually should put that on the list. Trader Joe's over Whole Foods. Put that in real quick. I've actually, the only time I went to Trader Joe's is I was waiting outside of a dispensary on the bench for it to open up in DC. And this homeless man came up to me and he's like, "Want to hang out?" I was like, "I'm about to smoke weed." He's like, can I get some weed?" I was like, "Fuck it, dude. You want to smoke? I mean, I'll smoke with you." Then then we're waiting for the place to open. Everything's going fine. We're having a normal conversation. I asked a question that really sent him off the rails. I regret this. I said, "So I don't mean to be offensive. What do you do during the day? Usually, just hanging out. What do you usually do?" Then he was like, "You want to come with me and see? You want to come with me and see?" And he was like, "Come on, come with me. Come into this dark alley. Come with me." They start screaming, "I need friends. I need someone to talk to." And I freaked out and I went to a Trader Joe's and hid until the weed store opened. That was the last time I went to Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's has your back. Trader Joe's has your back.
That guy freaked me out.
If you go again, you'll be just as welcome. They have your back.
He freaked me the fuck out. I really did. All right, next grocery store right then and there.
Wait, real quick. I do want to hear what Barbie's saying about the Trader Joe's conspiracy.
Yeah, let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
I'm trending on TikTok about Trader Joe's. What the fuck? I know something was up with that place. What's up with that place? What they got going?
Yeah, I want to know.
That's the homeless guy's not who ended up cutting my hair in the dark alley night year, but thank you. Thank you. It was a barber.
That homeless guy was actually in on the conspiracy.
He probably was. Probably
He's part
is
of
the conspiracy.
He's definitely part of it.
I feel that I need friends, but Tracy, he needed friends to do a little drugs. That's what it is.
That's what it is. It makes me glad to hear that you shared weed with a homeless guy, because I have also done that. And whenever I tell that story, oh yeah, people are like, "You are really dumb for doing that." I'm like, sometimes you just gotta be the change you wish to see in the world.
Damn,
so
hell yeah.
I would hope if I was homeless, someone would share their weed with me.
I actually didn't follow through after he did the whole thing where he was like, "Follow me." I didn't follow through after that. That's where
yeah, I'm coming. Backing away. I'm coming. I'm working my way.
Something about how the chicken cutlets have a mouth till it expires. Oh, a month till it expires. Almost said the chicken cutlets have a mouth. That would have been disgusting. Until it expires. How's it? What, they spray it with fucking chicken drugs to keep it alive? Very
Probably.
Charitable. I mean, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get the homeless people stoned. That's what you gotta do.
You do.
I don't know what they put in that chicken. That's freaky though. But the next one up, this place I've been a few times. Aldi's.
Love it. Love it. 11 out of 10.
Really? You love Aldi's?
11 out of 10. As a broke bitch, yes. Aldi is literally
the no-name brands.
Yeah. The no-name brands. They have the what's it called? They have that really good like gluten-free brand too, which I'm not gluten-free, but it's Glutino or something like that. It's good. And it was like, I don't know, sometimes okay. Let's be real. Back it up.
All right.
We're going to go with a 9 out of 10 for Aldi, because now that I'm thinking about it, they do have empty shelves a lot.
They do. And they don't even unpack their stuff.
Yeah. That is going to bring them down. That is realistically going to bring them down, because I started buying the gluten-free stuff because the regular snacks were like not there ever. So we went with like gluten-free pretzels, which I recommend. They're like not that bad. But Aldi's in general, if you go on a good day, produce galore.
Yeah, I know.
The produce at Aldi.
And it's super cheap.
So cheap. So cheap. The produce is great. They do have a lot of good options, whether you want like basically knockoff brand name or like gluten-free or vegan stuff or like anything like that. I think Aldi's is good for like if you normally grocery shop somewhere, but you're like, I want a deal. I want like a really good deal. Go to Aldi's for produce. That is the place. Like skip your regular store and just go to an Aldi's early in the morning for produce, because that is you can't beat it. You can't beat it.
I'd literally tell people I worked at Food Line to shop at Aldi's for produce.
Yeah. I've told people that at work before too. And comparison, they let their cashiers sit.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Not even that.
Just for that. Yeah.
I mean, not even that. Is that so they'll get a box of cereal, there's a square or there's a barcode on every single side. Do you know that part?
Oh yeah, the really long one.
Yes.
It's the really so that's super cool too.
You can't fuck up. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
That's the cashier's
should be able
dream
to
job.
sit. It truly is.
That's that's an American thing. Then every other country I've ever visited, they all sit down. It's literally an American thing that they make them stand.
Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like I get like, I don't even know. I can't even think of an example where it's like not appropriate for you to be like sitting down. Like I don't know, security guard. But even then, it's like you're standing all day. You should get a break at some point.
Even security should be able to sit down.
Right, exactly. There's no reason someone needs to be on their feet if they're not like doing things. Obviously, if you're like stocking the shelves, you can't be rolling around in a desk chair. Like, but I don't know. Let them sit. Let them sit.
That should be a thing. That should be a union thing. Well, the next one up, this is controversial. This is a controversial store where the groceries are. Very controversial. You only get these at super Walmarts, and that is Walmart. Have you ever got your groceries at Walmart? Don't.
I have.
The crowd doesn't like Walmart.
I know, it's a big boo. It's a big boo. If you shop at Walmart, you should also steal from Walmart. That is my opinion. No, I have shopped for groceries specifically at Walmart before. They do also have some viable like knockoff brand options. Walmart's definitely the opposite when it comes to like produce and veggies.
Yeah,
as Aldi's, in my opinion,
so
literally garbage.
It's like on the edge of expiration.
Yeah, it's all nasty, and it's like people. I feel like it's like people who have been like walking through like the whole store, and then they just like walk over to the produce to just like pick up apples and then like set them back down. Like I feel like it's like people just like browse through the fruit like they browse through other products in the store, and I don't trust that. I don't like that idea.
I like to steal car batteries from
Walmart.
The resale value on eBay is
and
incredible.
when they're dead, you throw them into an ocean for like the best way to preserve
that's
the batteries.
That's how you keep the ocean clean. That's how you keep it clean. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one.
Oh, that was a 2 out of 10, by the way.
2 out of 10?
2 out of 10 for Walmart.
I agree.
Yeah.
Walmart. All right, let's
Get
just
that
bring
shit
it
out
up.
of here.
Now, I gotta say, the guy on this picture, he looks very happy. He does. There he is. There he is. Look at this fella.
Oh, yeah. I would count on him.
You would count on that guy to do your carry-outs?
No question. No question.
He looks very chipper. I have literally that apron inside my car right now. I still have it. It stinks. Well, I mean, the good old Food Line. I think it's generally a East Coast I don't know if it goes the whole East Coast, but it goes like most of it.
Yeah, I think it's like what is that, bottom right quadrant situation where the Food Lions are located.
They got like the head base in like South Dakota or some shit, I think.
No, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. Close enough.
Boom.
Close enough.
I have weird knowledge about it, sadly.
What would you say about the Food Line? I mean, we've been in this place way too many years. I worked there many years. You worked there many years.
Yeah. As a customer, I would say, because I have been to a good amount of Food Lions, like just in the state and everything, and I would say like overall, unbiased opinion, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would give it a genuine 8 out of 10. Yeah, like we have like a lot of really good like coupons in my opinion. Like other stores, sometimes it's like you can be like overwhelmed. You're like, oh my gosh, like there's so many discounts, there's so many coupons, but it's like stuff that I'm not buying. But Food Lion has like what you're getting actually on sale, and that's like super cool.
And then when I buy stuff from Weiss, nothing is ever on sale. And if I go there, stuff is always on sale. You don't have more your dog, you're not missing out. You're not. Why do I keep the apron? For memories. Okay?
Yeah.
For memories.
Souvenir.
I'm gonna pass it down to my kids. All right?
You should. That's actually a great idea.
Now, I shop at Food Line over Weiss because Weiss is overpriced and shitty. I do.
I think so. I've never shopped at a Weiss.
Weiss sucks.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's abysmal.
I literally have $100 gift card for Weiss just sitting around, and I'm so poor, and I haven't used it because I just don't go there.
Don't do it. You can go down there and see me run around by myself.
There we go.
And here's the last one right here and there.
100 the beer koozies with the Maryland flag.
Exactly. Where is it?
That's it.
It's around here somewhere, damn it. We have a whole Maryland section. Here's the last one.
I wrote down some Maryland flag facts.
You did?
By the way. Yes. So we can go over that later because we're getting into that. We're not standing for the hate on this. We're not. We're not doing it.
How would you say about Big Old Giant? That's another one that I think is also localized to the East Coast. I think that's another East Coast Giant.
Giant is like that toxic relationship that you keep falling back into. I have to I don't want to give them the credit that they're reliable, but they kind of are, because it's like, okay, like if you're traveling on the East Coast and you're like, shit, we need like a mid road trip snack. Yeah. What do you look for? You're not looking for some random local grocery store. You're like, where is that weird orange slice logo?
And then always used to be
that I'm so familiar with.
It used to be like a giant G or something, like Kmart.
Yeah, they changed it. And I didn't appreciate that, but I'll forgive them because they're like, Giant is always there. They are always an option. They're not the option, but they're an option.
One moment from Dawn. I worked in the grocery store industry for 10 years. Damn. Ego in high school, Smuckhorn after Josh, and then Kroger, honorable hours. Hell yeah, Dawn. We respect that around here.
Kroger, not bad.
Now, with this store, I don't know. Do you know about my grocery lineage? Do you know about it?
I do not.
My grandfather worked at Giant for 35 years as a meat cutter. My father worked at a grocery store as the deli manager for 33 years. I come from a long line of Giant workers, and we have like 80 years in the grocery business combined in the family.
We do. Wild.
We do.
That's crazy.
It's not good. It's not good. Horrible hours. Sorry, horrible hours. My bad. But yes, we have a deep lineage. But that's back when Giant had a union. They had a union, and they would make my grandpa could literally work, and my grandma could stay at home because he made so much being a meat cutter. It was that much money.
Wow.
And my dad got triple pay on holidays. Triple.
What?
Triple. And he was already making over $20 an hour. That's $60 an hour. So he was working.
We don't even get holiday pay.
I know. I mean, the grocery business used to be a cash cow. It used to be a cash cow, and now it's shit. And then the union at Giant, every single month they have like a union meeting that they beg everyone to go to. It's like the union wars in DC that they hold in a certain place. And it was like, they're just taking stuff away every time. Before I left, they're like, we're taking away the bonus $1 on Sunday pay where it used to be double. It's gotten so bad, it's not even worth it anymore.
It's so bad, yeah.
It's not. Giant sucks. They have house brand stuff that was still expansive. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say expansive? That was horrible.
Just throwing a little flair on it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Do you have a pipe deal with the end of the world? Go to Food Lion. That's my goal, alien. There it is. Welcome in. Now, what'd you rate Giant food? Good old Giant food. What'd you say with that?
Giant, I'm gonna give you a 7 out of 10.
You think Food Lion's higher?
I have Food Lion is just like more welcoming, I would say. I think all the times that I've been to a Giant, I have never seen an employee except for behind the register.
Yeah. And they're mean.
And that's consistent. Yeah, I feel like Giant doesn't really, because like I said, they're like the toxic relationship that you keep falling back into after you break up and get back together. They're like, they don't really care about you, but you know that they're still there.
And they're
so you're like, you're safe. You're safe, not really, but you're an option.
They're getting rid of all the cashiers for self-scan. That's what they're doing.
That's a terrible idea.
That's what I mean. That's a terrible idea. They literally took out like 5 registers at the local one I worked at. Excuse me. They have 4 registers now, and they have like 10 self-scans. Like it's fucked up. They're trying to save money.
I feel like the only people who want more self-checkouts in like grocery stores are people who have never used a self-checkout because they're suck. A bitch. They suck. Yeah. And I hate it's so embarrassing when that shit starts like blinking and beeping, and then the worker who it's always like the most disgruntled employee in the entire company is working that self-checkout too.
That's true.
It's always the grumpiest person. So they come over and they're like, why did you fuck up the machine? I'll fix it for you. By the way, I hate my life. Like, that's always what they say whenever they come over to fix it. And you just feel like a terrible person going through self-checkout. That's the thing. Self-checkout knocks you down a peg every time you go through one.
I mean, when I worked at Giant, my first ever job down at the Leisure World, down there, Leisure World?
I do.
So
I do.
That was my first ever job. I worked 3.5 years at the Leisure World Giant, and there was this older gentleman who got so mad at the self-scan, he started punching the screen with all his might. He started punching it like there was a man inside. Started socking the screen, punching the screen. And he was so pissed. That's an actual thing that happened. He just let out all his anger on the screen. And I was like, ding, because we had like little bells, like ding, ding, ding. I call the manager, ding, ding. But it was ridiculous. Also, people at that one, so it has like the lasers that like takes the stuff when it goes down. People just throw them down there like a skee ball, and it doesn't even get processed.
Oh my
then we have to do our card again, like skee ball. They're throwing soups down full speed. It's very annoying.
Just bowling for soup.
That's what they do. Now, where's my Maryland flag at? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh. Get us started on the Maryland flag. I'm gonna go get mine right now.
I took some notes.
Get him started on the Maryland flag. I'm gonna grab it right now.
All right. Well. Here, wait. We're gonna do a little off.
There it is. This gets besmirched constantly. It is. League Mantis, casual, welcome in anyone I missed.
I don't get the hate for it. I really don't get the hate. I don't think the Maryland flag is offensive in any way.
I can't put my mic through it. But I mean, I don't even know what it stands for. Do you even know what it stands for? A freaking cross?
I do.
What's it stand for?
Actually, so the black and gold, excuse me, was the banner, the family crest of the First Lord Baltimore.
Ooh.
Who was in the Calvert family. So the black and gold represents him, and then his mother's side of the family, his grandmother was the heiress to the Crossland family. Don't ask me for clarification on that, but apparently they were important. But the red and white is it's called the Crossland banner, and that is representing her family. And if you want to get even deeper into that, during the Civil War, the black and gold was used for pro-Union soldiers, and the red and white was used for pro-Confederacy soldiers. So once the war ended and they had to bring the state back together, because Maryland was mainly pro-Union, they actually melded. That's why people are like, oh, you couldn't pick between two flags? Like, actually, we did that on purpose because we wanted to show the unionization of the two opposing sides of the Civil War. Yeah, so that's what that represents, is the unity coming back together after a horrible war in the country.
That's
beautiful.
Badass. I didn't know that.
Poetic. I know, right? Right?
And what's it called? Edgar Allan Poe was here too. I mean, that's where he lived. He lived in Baltimore.
Yes,
the Raven himself.
He did. We have the Ravens. Caw-caw. We got them.
You like football? Not a big football fella.
So my toxic trait about sports is that I absolutely love watching sports. Almost any sport I will watch, but I do not care about the stats or the players. Like, I don't follow it that way. I'm just like, my team's doing good. I don't need to know why. I don't need to know how much better they are, but they're okay. They're doing well, and it's entertaining to see the guys, like, running across the field and stuff. It's fun. It's fun. I have I will say, really gotten into UFC in the last couple years.
Really? I actually, so I got into UFC when like Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor were making their name. But I feel like eventually I got kind of burnt out. I feel like it wasn't as, I just got burnt out. Did you watch, wasn't there just a pay-per-view like a day or two ago?
Yes, I did. I did watch that fight. And again, I'm really bad with people's names, and it's going to upset people that I have no idea. But the one guy, the black shorts guy, lost, and the guy from Spain won.
All right,
and he was really young. Yeah.
I mean, I remember
he was the defending champ. The other guy that lost.
Do you ever watch the prelims and stuff, like all the way at 6 p.m.? You ever do that?
I have. I just like, I don't know. Is it like weird to say that I just like watching the guys like fight? Like I don't know what it is, but
No, that's a lot
it's
of people.
just entertaining. It's a cool sport. It is a really cool sport. It's very like I think that the reason why I like UFC so much is because it's like it's literally just guys like basically bare knuckle like
It's true.
beating the shit out of each other. And it's like in any other situation, everybody would be like, whoa, break it up. But here it's like accepted. So it's like
harder.
okay, like what's
hit him
right,
harder.
Exactly. It's like you guys are making like a whole sport out of this. You guys are
Break
making like
his
a whole
arm.
like art out of it. And it's cool to watch. It's really I like watching any of the fights. But again, I don't know a single name. The only name I know, to be honest with you, is Michelle Watterson.
I don't know who that is. I remember the one time I ever watched the prelims, I watched from 6 p.m. all the way until the main fight at like midnight. I was watching like 6 hours, and it turned out it was all for the main event, which was Jose Aldo versus McGregor. That was the whole thing. Okay. So I get all the way there, and that fight ended in 5 seconds. So it was like the build-up all night. I'm so excited. And then the whole thing I'm waiting for ends in 5 seconds. I didn't know if I should be happy or if I was disappointed. It was... Yeah. It just ended.
That's the one the other night. The main card ended in the second round. Like
really?
Yeah, I think like 2-ish minutes left of like the second round or something like that. Yeah, it was like a honestly crazy knockout. I wish I knew the names. I'm really Oh, Black Shorts was Volkanovski.
Oh, I remember that name.
Yeah, it was Volkanovski. Wait, I'm remembering things. This is crazy. Volkanovski and close enough.
Something.
I got 50%.
Some crazy name.
But no, he got knocked out, and it was like a really good knockout. It was a really clean knockout. It was entertaining, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, I wanted like another round. You know what I mean? Like I was expecting like longer hype about this, but it was cool.
You know what disgusts me is when people like break their leg. Like I can't even watch that. Like I watched what was his name? It started with a C, I know. I don't know, it's something. It was like his first leg kick he threw of the night. Like his leg just turned into like fucking Play-Doh. I was like,
oh, he kicked someone and his leg broke?
He blocked it. The other guy blocked it. He checked it, and then his own, I don't know if he wasn't drinking milk, but the thing was just, it was horrible. He had like a Gumby leg. I could not. I hate that. I can't watch that.
The only times I'm honestly, when it comes to like gore like that, I'm not very squeamish, but the only times I have seen like a bone break on like TV. Jesus. Oh, God, I'm so terrible with teams. There was a football game years ago. It's a football game years ago where somebody broke, I think, their ankle and their foot turned around and bent upwards completely on live TV. Like it happened before they could like censor it and everything.
That's so bad.
Whatever that game was years ago was great. And then off topic, but there was a reality show back in like the early 2000s that was about half of the guys were straight, half of the guys were gay, and the girl tried to like figure out who was who.
That sounds
Two of the guys. Oh, it was a great show. Scared. I don't even remember what it was called. Straight something. But anyway, two of the guys on that show were arm wrestling.
Oh no! Oh, I know where that's gonna go.
Yeah, the one guy was like trying to show off, and he was like getting way into it, and he should have backed out. And his arm literally just like in the blink of an eye, it was just a 90-degree angle halfway down his forearm. I actually had to look away from that. That was a pretty gnarly one.
Henry mentioned the first time I ever seen something like that was Sid Vicious, and that was actually in WCW in late in the 90s. The guy jumped off the top rope, and his leg went like sideways, and then it was crazy. Some other wrestler was he was running in, so the camera missed the whole thing. And none of the wrestlers even knew because they were looking at the ramp.
Oh my god!
And meanwhile, it went back into place, and then he just finished the match. And then they showed on the next WCW episode. That was horrible. That was horrible.
That's crazy.
Really
for nobody to notice.
I know they're all looking the other way.
Damn.
It's disgusting. It really was.
That's crazy. Oh, by the way, Tracy, I am drinking a lovely rosé. I saw you ask that earlier, and I totally missed it, but. We're drinking rosé in the Hello Kitty mug. Oh, you can't see it. You can kind of
see it a little bit.
Ding. I do not own a wine glass, but I keep buying one.
How many How many hours you be working down at the store? You be working full time, like 40 hours?
No, I'm doing part-time because I'm in school.
Oh, true.
At the moment. I'm doing an audio-visual media program at a school, also part-time. So I'm doing like 24 hours
that's not bad.
a week. It could be more though.
Yeah.
I keep telling them like call me for like I'll even cover a cashier shift if you need me, and I never get the call, but it's okay.
I mean, I literally work 2 days a week, so I work Saturday, Sunday, and that's it. I'm done.
That's a dream though, honestly.
It is, except for when you see the paycheck, then it's a nightmare.
Yes. That's fair.
It is. Oh, my goodness. Well, if you have any questions for SV, let's get some more questions in the chat. If you have any questions for SV, feel free, shoot them off.
I'm an open book.
My coworker of many years, our lovely first guest of the night of 3. Before we get into Lou Gagoon, who's coming up after this? Favorite ramen flavor from J Diz?
Ooh. Favorite ramen flavor ever? There's like this. Well, okay, the Shin Black ramen is a top favorite, but if we're talking this stuff, if we're talking like top ramen or the Maruchan stuff, probably the chili or the roast chicken.
Roast chicken.
The roast chicken's really good. The roast chicken's like a little different than the regular chicken, but the chili, I love spicy food.
Yeah,
I love spicy. I will make anything spicy that I can make spicy. So the chili flavor goes really well with like the different kinds of like spices.
You ever had this stuff? The Old Bay hot sauce?
I've never had the Old Bay hot sauce.
It's so good.
I really heavily fuck with Old Bay, so I would probably love that.
It's so fucking good. It is.
Best wings is the honey Old Bay.
Oh, I never had that. Beats anything.
Oh, it is so good. That's the best wing flavor by far.
Nightyear, did you know you'd be a PLU savant growing up?
I can honestly say I would have expected something like that because I'm like weirdly good with memorizing like numbers. So that honestly, it doesn't surprise me that I'm like really good with numbers. Oh, we remembered one time. What's the other code for broccoli? Because 4549 is the one that I use.
3082.
You use the other one. 3082. I'll never remember that one. 4549 is in my brain.
I want you to quiz me. Throw out a few fruit at me. I got PLUs all fucking day.
What is let's see, iceberg lettuce?
4046?
In the close. I think it's 4016, isn't it?
4016. No, that's Red Delicious.
Is it?
Yes.
No, 61.
It is 61. Shit, cabbage is 40. Cabbage is 4063, I think.
That's why.
4046 avocados. Fuck.
All right. Red lettuce, the little.
All right, let's get back to the chat questions.
Okay.
I was more confident than I really.
Numbers.
I was too confident. I really just got shut down there. I got shut down pretty hard. I did.
You were close though. You were close.
I mean, I was. I'm a little rusty.
That's okay.
Would you ever get a Food Line tattoo? Says.
Okay, our logo
Bill?
is pretty fresh,
That's
so
not that
I would
bad.
consider it. Our logo's pretty cool.
Like a Brock Lesnar back tattoo. It fills your whole back.
With a little like, yeah, I would think about it. I would think about it.
They better at least give you a fucking discount for that.
They should. It's free promotion.
Barbie says, "What's the best grocery store red wine?" And now in Maryland, they don't even have alcohol in grocery stores. It's banned in grocery stores. They don't.
That's what I was about to say. We actually do not have alcohol in grocery stores, so I cannot pick for that one.
Banned. It's ridiculous.
I know.
You have the Old Bay sauce now? That's what I like to see, Bill. I tell you. Cabbage is red lettuce. Same thing. What's the PLU code for a hugging toy machine?
Here's a question for our grocery family.
Probably.
What fruit is PLU code 4011?
This is the first number that comes to mind.
This guy's coming in asking what PLU 4011 is. I mean, do you know who we are? You know who we are, A2C?
That's ingrained into my DNA by now. Come on.
People work at the grocery store for 2 minutes. They learn that one. Give me a break.
They do.
I was going
A2C.
Do. I worked with a guy that had a Food Line tattooed on his arm. Are you fucking serious? That's actually ridiculous. That's crazy. It is.
It is a lot.
Near this Canada. Really? Is Canada the same way with alcohol? I mean, I don't understand. You go to West Virginia, and then they have, like, a whole walk-in cooler at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, next state over, they have all that stuff.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. All right, we
In
got
the South, they like sell it right at the front. They're like, purchase this on your way in, please.
Maryland wants to be the saviors. By the way, is there a place I can get Four Locos in Maryland?
Don't they not exist anymore?
They do exist at some places. I might be on someone's podcast where I drink Four Locos.
Oh. I have never had one, and I was told I thought they were banned. I was told I missed out because they're gone.
I don't
Interesting.
know.
Interesting.
I think they're still in like some weird convenience stores. I think they're a band.
You gotta
they
get
just
me in
changed
contact
the formula.
with your guy.
You have to go to DC. Oh my God, DC's so bad these days. It's like a fucking war zone. It really is. You know,
You can probably still buy salvia in DC.
I went to a weed festival in DC, and it was
Me too.
Really? Was it? What was it called?
Canifest?
Something like that. It was at the old Redskins fucking stadium.
Yeah, the old stadium.
Yes,
yeah.
You went to that?
J something stadium? Yeah.
Yes.
Which one did you go to? 2 years ago?
I went to, I think it was like 2 years ago.
We were there at the same time.
Was that the one where Wiz Khalifa was there?
Yup.
That was so,
People got married
well,
on
listen
stage.
to this.
That was so cool.
I'll tell you the story, because I go down there and my parents say, do not go there. It is in the worst part of DC. The worst.
Oh, yeah.
So I take the metro down. I don't listen to them. And I'm on the train. There's like a bunch of kids with bicycles, just a bunch of young kids. And they start kicking in the windows and breaking the metro train I was on. So we're in the tunnel heading down there. And there's zero lights. It's pitch black in the metro while these kids are breaking the inside of the metro. I stayed my ground. I freaked out. And then I get off the train. I survived. I go up. I'm like, it can't be worse than this. Every single person wearing balaclavas. They're wearing balaclavas in the middle of summer.
I mean, little intimidating.
It was. Just kids. That's not what kids do. But I had the choice, because that same exact night, my mom got tickets to see Chris Rock post Will Smith slapping. That was happening in Baltimore that night. So I went down there. Do you remember the lines for the ATMs by any chance? The lines were,
yes.
Oh my God. So I was in one line for an hour, and then before I got to the end, they said the money ran out.
Yeah.
So I got fucked.
That happened to me too. I was in line and somebody came down the line being like, yeah, the money's out. You can't use this ATM. I was like, okay.
So I
glad they planned ahead.
Do you also see that they had scammer magicians on the way in, where it was like you pick a card and there's like magicians where it's like they would do the cups and balls, but they like there was a way to do it where they won every time. And this guy was like, I lost $100. It was pretty hilarious. I'm like, how do you fall for some random DC magician? But I ended up, so I got the weed and I couldn't stay for the Wiz Khalifa, because either stay for that and see Wiz Khalifa or see Chris Rock post slapping. So I was like, all right. I went there. I got my weed. They had wrestling there too. Did you see that? They had a whole wrestling ring. They had wrestling.
No.
Yeah. I think that's a yearly thing they do. They had,
what? I didn't see that.
They had a wrestling ring and all this shit. I watched them wrestling, smoking this biggest thing ever. And then I got back on the train. And I took a bunch of the edibles. I went to see Chris Rock post slapping, and he didn't even mention it, dude.
What?
He didn't even mention it.
That's kind of surprising.
The only thing he said was he got a standing ovation as it started because he survived the slap. He got a standing ovation at the start of the show, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'm fine." That's all he said. Don't worry, I'm fine. Nah.
Sounds like you're not fine at all.
That's all he said. It was pretty disappointing.
Interesting.
It was.
Interesting.
Only time I went to DC, I learned so many new curse words on the train. The metro is fucking nuts. I remember going to the metro with my family once. Someone peed on the train. It went all the way down the whole end.
I was just talking to somebody from out of the country, and when they had visited, I was like, oh, did you go on like the metro? And they were like, no, it smelled like pee. And I was like, yeah, it was probably all the pee.
Thank goodness they don't have carpets anymore in the new ones. I tell you that.
Oh my God.
Thank God.
That was a smart save on their part.
Just kids being kids. I saw it yesterday. Well, SV, we're about at 8 p.m. We got other guests waiting in. I'm getting messages from the truck. We're going to cut the commercial break. You've been fantastic. Can I give a round of applause for SV, our first guest? Can I give a round of applause? We're going to go to commercial break, and we will be right back, T-minus 2 minutes, with our second guest of the night. Awesome talking to you, SV. Hit that music one more time.
Awesome talking to you.
Oh, that's a banana. There we go. There's the commercials.
on Wheels. If you haven't been to Sound on Wheels lately, you haven't been to Sound on Wheels. If it makes your wheels look better, go faster, or stop quicker, we got it right here at Sound on Wheels. We're Sound on Wheels right here on University Drive. You know, look for that tall yellow sign. Hey, what's going on? It's upside down. Who did?
Hi, I'm Barney Kavanaugh, and I'm back at yesterday, where we are looking great in 88. Have we got a contest for you? You can be our Sweetheart 88. 3 ladies will be chosen to compete in the finals on February 10th. Then on Valentine's Day, the winner receives a dozen red roses, dinner for 4 at Schooner's Restaurant, with the nation's #1 dance show, The Ultimate 5. After dinner, back to yesterday's via executive limo for a sizzling Ultimate 5 show. A hot night you'll never forget at yesterday.
Here's why local builders and their wives choose brick for their homes.
Hello, I'm Frankie Harbin of Frankie Harbin Construction Company, and this is my wife, Angela Harbin.
We build with brick for 3 reasons: lower maintenance, lower heating and cooling costs, and the resale value on the houses is higher.
By living in a brick home, I spend less time with maintenance and more time with my wife and my 3 children.
There you have it. Brick is just good dollars and cents. The North Alabama Brick Association, General Shale, Alabama Brick, Jenkins Brick.
It's hot, it's fun, and it rocks. It's church like you've never experienced. Impact of Huntsville. If you love God and you're sick of religion, check us out. Nothing religious, just the real deal about God. The music is tight. Come as you are. There's no cover charge. Jesus will be there in jeans. It's a party every Sunday at 10 a.m. More fun than you thought was legal in church. Impact of Huntsville. Rock and music.
There we are. Here we are.
Ministry.
You guys ready for a second guest? You guys ready for a second guest? You guys ready for this? Cut the commercials, cut the commercials. We are back. We're back. And that's me. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Now, I gotta say, that went by so fast. That was an absolute good time. It was awesome catching up with SV. It was an absolute blast. We worked together for like 3+ years. I haven't talked to her in forever. So it was awesome to have her on. Definitely going to have her again for a future episode. Boxcar, how's it going? Morton, how's it going? She did. My mom did say how handsome I am. But you guys want to see our second guest of the night? You guys ready? Now this guy. Hell yeah, Aussie guy. Love to see you. This guy's one of my first streaming buddies. I've known this guy for a long time. I've been following for almost 2 years. One of the first people I followed on Twitch.tv. That's a fact. And that is Lou Gagoon. Bring him in. Bring him in. How's it going, Lou? How you doing?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. How's it going, dude?
Go, get that camera on if you can.
Oh, is it not on? Hello?
Yeah, it swaps out once we change rooms. There we are! Damn! Coming dressed up and everything! Fuck!
Yes, sir. For the occasion?
Hell yeah!
You know how I know? You know how I know this is professional? Because you're starting on time. So thank you so much for that.
I start on the dot. On the dot. I do.
I appreciate that.
I do. Looks, now, how you doing tonight, Lou? This is the first time we've ever even talked.
I'm doing great. Do you want to fix my god-awful green screen?
Oh, yeah. Let's get that for you. Let's get that for you.
Thank you so much for having me, dude. Thank you
Of
so
course. I mean, you were honestly... So I have the free TTS, and that's something... That was one of the first things I ever added, and that is because I saw it on your channel.
Oh, shut it. You're
that
too
is,
kind.
I swear to God, that is why. That is why. It is.
You know, and I actually, if you don't mind me, I had to... I was a little curious. I was like, "Oh my God! I wonder what his chat logs are." I can see
really
your past chat logs. Are you nervous right now?
Oh, you want to put my do it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sure. Here's the first one.
The green screen's just fucking around. We're just gonna free ball it with that. We're gonna free ball it. We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
Okay, cool.
Or if you want to put a background, it's up to you. All right, tell me, where are these early chat logs? I actually would love to hear this.
First one. Goon, please respond to me. I've gifted you 50 subs and donated over $300, and you won't respond. I've been banned. No, I'm kidding. Of course not.
That's not. Come on.
First message is, as a 6'2" dude with a Honda Civic, I feel that. I don't even think the context matters.
I know. What does that even mean? What does that?
Yeah.
I'm not even 6 foot. I think I was putting an extra few inches on there to impress you. Yes.
You just lied. The first message, you just lied like that.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm 6 foot.
Well, maybe you were a little more honest on this one. Oh, I should have said the date. This is July 2022, so a year and a half ago.
Damn.
Another one is I'm 29 and an old man. Do I pass?
Damn. I was
one.
Wasn't even 30 yet. Fuck.
Yeah, such a baby. The time flies. And then last one. I'll keep scrolling in case I find another good one. But Arby's F tier. How dare you?
I love Arby's, son of a bitch. That's always that. Let's stand by that.
You and I are gonna have a fundamental disagreement on that. It might get dirty, but
we're just gonna. Now those curly fries, amazing. I absolutely love the curly fries. They have a new gyro, a euro, where they have the pita bread. That shit is so good. It's so good.
Yeah. No.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Well, first. Let me compliment your sound effect with the single guy clapping.
Yes, that
Holy
was
shit. That is genius.
That one guy. He's on board.
That's your funniest one.
Not
that is
the whole guy.
Sound. Holy
there
shit.
He is.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Eric. Yeah, shout out to Eric. Holy
shit. Yeah, Eric
dude,
in the front row. Now the whole crowd's behind Eric. Everyone loves Eric. They do.
Okay, I'll stop trying to take your host position.
No, not at all. If you have any more, I'm absolutely loving this.
I'll keep scrolling.
Yeah, hunt down something else. Let's see what else. Let's get controversial. I'm just gonna just say something crazy. Let's see.
Let's see. My work just started putting that Prime stuff everywhere. This was last year. I keep seeing 2023 or keep seeing 2022 and saying last year. You know,
I know.
Like, I'm still not.
I can't believe it's been that long. Like since I found, because when I first found your channel, I was like just starting streaming. I like just started, so that was a long time ago.
For real, bro. Pizza Hut fell off. Orange Julius sounds like a new drug slang. You are like
that sounds like me.
I remember too, because like I stream in the mornings in a morning, so like I get a lot of English as a second language speakers, so like the chat is, you know, it's a little fragmented sometimes, and I'm a little used to that. But like I would see your name and just know that I'm gonna see complete sentences. I'm gonna see like thoughts. Like I'm sure you may remember Egg in my chat. He's like he loves not making sense. That's his thing. So like just a breath of fresh air every time you came into the chat. I was like, oh, finally some NA relatability. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And because when
I love having you in there.
When I'm at work, like I always look at Twitch on my phone, and then I fucking see you're always live right in the morning. I get there at 8 a.m. and then it's like you go live like shortly after that. It's like, all right, I'm gonna be watching Lou when it's not busy. I mean,
and I think you can relate too. Like I like to stream as soon as I wake up. Like whether that's in the morning or whether that's like I hate waking up in the morning and then like just piddle around with my dick in my hand, like waiting for stream to start. You know, like that gets to me. But
don't whistle for his cock, please.
Jesus,
don't do that.
Hold it.
That's just dirty. But I mean, that's how I'm for work too. Is like I can't stand just waking up and having to sit around. It's like, oh, I have to work in a few hours. I'm just dreading it for 3 hours. But I guess streaming's a little different. It's like you're probably not dreading it unless you're going to play Charlie.
Yeah, I like to horror games in the morning. That's like my favorite flavor. I like the Saturday morning cartoon schedule. So so that's because you know 2 years ago when you were watching, I was streaming like every day. But dude, 2023 sucked, bro. I lost my job, and so now I'm on the weekends because I was telling Tracy about this a little bit earlier. But like just brief backstory on me. Like I've gone corporate now. I've taken on like the corporate path and trying to build up in that world. And so I stream on the weekends so what it was like, I was like, fuck man, I gotta quit, I gotta like focus on this, I gotta go stream it. And then dude, Lethal Company came out, and then Lethal Company came, and I was like, okay, shit, I gotta come back. And it was fun as fuck. So I've been doing weekends ever since. So weekend mornings.
SV says Orange Julius sounds like a porn star name. It kind of does.
My favorite. Yeah, it does.
Kind of does. So I actually never played it. I own it, but I never played it. I'll be honest, never once.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's crazy. You missed out.
But I watch people play it, and I'm like, this looks all right. Like I don't know.
Well, like it's definitely the party that makes the game. What's sad is like it's kind of already dead, like right now.
I know,
but that's only. But listen, I say that, but the developer made $60 million.
Oh my god!
if I made $60 million off a game, I'd be like, shit, I'm taking a vacation for a year. I'll see you guys next year.
I'll bring
I'll bring all the updates later. I'll do updates later, you know.
Jesus, that is
I would
actually
take
insane.
a break.
I think it won an award at the Streamer Awards as like the breakout game of the year. Did you watch the Streamer Awards?
I did. Did it win? Did Lethal Company win?
It won like breakout game of the year over
It blew up.
what else? There was something else. I can't remember. But yeah, it actually won breakout game of the year, and I was actually crazy. I couldn't believe that.
Super fun. It was like, it was also at a good time. Like I was starting a job with a bunch of other nerd coworkers, so like we started playing that game at the same time, and it like helped us get to know each other. Same thing with like new viewers. It's super fun. I love like playing games with chat, like Marbles on stream, Lethal Company.
I love
the
Marbles.
Nitro Racing. Like, yeah, that shit's fun.
What's Nitro Racing? I don't know that one.
That might be a failed venture. I just thought of it because I did it recently, but it's supposed to be like 3D racing, and there's maps, and you can get up to like 200 or 300 players in there.
It's like Marbles with cars, right? I think I've seen this.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more interactive if I remember correctly. You can boost more, you can brake, you can throw like Mario Kart, like objects or whatever.
Yeah. Scar never plays Marbles with us anymore. Hey, we'll get Marbles back in there eventually. We'll get them in. We will. We will.
Yeah, dude. Can't forget it.
I gotta say, when I was watching you play that Exit 8 game, some people saw me stream that. You were pissing me off.
Dude, I like, maybe please tell me right now if you relate, but like right when you started streaming, like you turn the camera on, and I say right when you started streaming, I've been streaming for 2 years, it still happens to me, but like right when you start streaming, you turn the camera on and you're like, your attention span is just cut in half. Your IQ is just cut in half. Like the moment the camera is on, like you're instantly dumber. I don't know what it is. I just embrace it for content and like pretend that it's not a real trait.
You just be running 50 miles.
Dude, and you lied, by the way. Your Steam, your exit. I'll look at it right now. Your Steam.
What?
You told
what
me.
I lie
you told
about
me you
now?
Played like you played 90 minutes or something. You said you played 9
That's
minutes.
because I beat it fast.
Okay, well your playtime. How do I find this?
I'll look it up right now. I got my Steam open right now.
Look at your playtime.
108 minutes. 109 minutes.
Yeah, dude, you said you beat it way faster than that, bro. You were trying to.
109 minutes.
Some type of way.
I mean,
no, that was fun. That was fun. That was a sick game.
I still can't get over it. I told you I was 6'2". I mean, I must have just been feeling tall that day. I must have been feeling tall. I tell you.
Yeah.
The stream carried it. That's not true.
I instantly respected you more, so it was worth it.
Dude, I mean. Oh, and then I was like, all right, Lou's never gonna beat Exit 8. He's not looking at the secrets. He's not looking.
Holy shit!
They even had things where there was a sign at the very top. If you turn around, look at the back. Sometimes even that's different. The sign hanging off the ceiling.
God.
It's like that small of shit. And I was like, all right, Lou's never beaten. And then you end up beating it pretty fast. I was like, all right.
It was a miracle, actually, a miracle. I definitely didn't phone a friend or ask the chat every single time. Should I go? Should I go? Wait.
And then also that day, holy shit, you played, what was it? The something pet game. What's the first name again?
Canito Pet. Dude.
Oh
that
my
shit was
god,
crazy.
that was honestly one of the most fun like streams I watched in a long time. You playing that
Thank
game.
you for saying that. I'm still like terrified I did that on stream because like there was a streamer mode, but that mode is like meant to, or the game is like make you fearful of being doxxed or something. So like it's just actually the worst horror game for a streamer is just the fear of being doxxed.
Do you want to tell people about this game? The people don't know about it. I feel like I never heard about it before I seen you play it.
Yeah, basically it's like malware on Steam. You can get pro consumer malware. It's super sick. I have no idea what it does without streamer mode, but like it's for any comp sci nerds out there actually. So basically it's a game that's a virtual machine. It's a computer that reaches into your local computer. Like you run the game and then a little mini computer runs, like starts to open. And then you get like I don't know if you like any old heads like with PowerPoint, the Microsoft Clippy, you get like a little Clippy kind of guy. And that's what the Canito Pet is referring to. Little Clippy talks to you, is your little assistant or whatever. And he likes to help too much. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's a fun game.
And I think the best part was when he made you open the fucking command prompt. Oh my gosh, you were freaking the hell out. Opening the command. Yeah, Gooch as well.
Yeah, I was screaming. I was hooting and hollering, tell you what.
And then it was like you were just closing and it would open it in a different place. It would just open it up. That was actually ridiculous. It was.
Yeah.
It was. But
that was super fun.
You've been uploading TikToks like crazy. You've been TikToking your ass off.
I've been grinding. I've been doing what I can, you know.
I mean, this guy's gonna be the modern day queso in a matter of time.
Dude, shit. All I gotta say is fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube.
Oh, come
fuck
on.
uploading there, dude.
YouTube's
fuck that
good.
Shit. I did want to ask you. How are your YouTube shorts doing? You said you were uploading there.
Yeah, I was uploading every single day, and then after I did 9 days in a row, I didn't have an upload for a month and a half.
Oh shit! What happened? Just fell off.
I got lazy.
I
got lazy. It's a lot of work editing those fuckers. It is.
It is, bro. And like, with YouTube Shorts, you have to render in vertical. Like, it's just one more step you got to do. It's annoying. And I don't even tell you.
So many small things matter. I saw some Ludwig video where he talked about YouTube Shorts, and literally the name of the file that you upload to YouTube goes into the algorithm. I swear to God. So like when I put the video upload, I'll put funny, the game,
you're like
viral.
You're like engineering the fucking
I am.
MP4. Oh
That's
my
what
God,
I do.
bro.
They literally, that goes into account. And the time of day
insane.
is also a very huge thing. Like the time of day is so important.
A little invasive, but fuck it, I guess. You know, what are you gonna do? That's crazy.
I mean, every single short I'd upload at like, what was it, like 10 p.m. for some reason, which seems like an off time. They always did good. I upload before, after that went crap. But yeah, the YouTube is so weird because what happens, they'll give you a big burst of viewers just to test it. They'll test your short with a big burst, and if the retention's bad, it doesn't get a lot of likes, it gets downvoted, it'll just fall out of the algorithm and never be seen again. That's how YouTube is. It gives you one burst and you're done. If you survive in that burst, you do amazing. And if you don't, they just kill it. And that's how YouTube is. There's people laying in bed scrolling, probably.
Yeah, dude, you're just competing against sleep.
Yeah.
And what is? I don't know if this is the time and place, but like, what is your long-term goal? Like, I never really got a chance to like, ask you about like things like these, but like are you trying to like end up on main YouTube, main Twitch? Like,
definitely main Twitch. I mean, that's what I love doing. I like having a live chat. I like the live scenario. I really want to get into IRL streaming, but that's like a whole thing. Like, you have to get an IRL backpack and all this shit.
Shit,
but
dude.
It's like,
it's like $1,000 up front. Yeah.
I have a big Amazon. You want to hear what's in my Amazon cart that's going to lead towards my future streams? I have 5 items. Ready for this?
Oh, okay.
The first one. A chest plate of double D tits. I'm gonna put on some big fat titties.
Yes,
you like
sir.
that? And hop in the hot tub category. That's the first one. That's the first one.
Check.
Next one is a Howard Stern wig. Where I'm gonna try and make a Howard Stern like late night show at like midnight. That's gonna be another one. It's gonna be called Joward Blurn, I think it is. That's that one.
Too hot for TV. Yeah.
Yes. And then I have the Dr. Phil bald and hair on the side. That's another one. I'm gonna have a Dr. Phil like show, bald and hair on the side. What else?
Are you gonna have a guest to like?
Well, we're gonna do call-ins with that.
Host an intervention. Okay.
It's gonna be like a call-in show. I think it's gonna be our plan for that. You excited for the Dr. Phil wig? That's gonna be a good one. That one's actually pretty cheap. Let me look at I got it right here, right now. Let me take a gander. We got Dr. Phil wig. We got the ball cap to go with it. We got the big pair of tits. Guess how much those tits cost?
Dude, shut up. I was just gonna ask how much those tits are.
Every cup size, it goes up drastically. It does.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And the double D's cost $60.
Worth every penny. I'm not even doubting you. Yeah.
200. I'm actually lucky. No, these are actually silicone and everything. They are, but I didn't even think about it. I was talking to SV. I'm gonna have to get some women's garb to go with them. I can't just go bare titty.
Just can't put that shit on. Yeah.
No. So I mean, I'm gonna have to get the garb, the whole ordeal. Might get a few pair just to have around. I mean, they're expensive. They are expensive. Now, have you ever thought of delving into the just chatting category? I feel like you would do good with a just chatting show of any variety. I feel like you would do good with that.
Yeah, I do like talking. I fucking love talking.
And I think you're hilarious. Round of applause for being hilarious.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
Same price as the TF2 hat.
I guess I just fucking love video games. I just love gaming. I mean, like, and also like maybe this is a little different now. The only reason I'm hesitant is because it's like, what do you do? And this is, I guess, a question pointed towards you. But like, did you start out doing talk shows? Like,
no.
Your stream, as far as I know, has always been interactive with people chatting in already. So like, how did you get the the ball rolling? What were you doing
So,
before
like,
you had like the instant feedback?
My biggest break was I would do 2K23 wrestling games 2 days a week where we had our own universe where chat could have a wrestler and it would be like people would bet on the matches. And it was like a
Oh
really
shit, yeah.
interactive thing that I did. That was probably, I put so much work into it. I'd make movies for it every week to hype it up. It was called BBW, Banana Brother Wrestling. And we would do like BBW in Hollywood, BBW in Egypt, and it'd be inside a pyramid. And that was like the first thing I did. But I played games. I didn't start anything just chatting until August of last year. So it hasn't even been that long. It's been a handful of months. It really has. But those shows are just like, I've always loved the call-in shows, the just chatting shows. I love that shit. Look at them, Banana Brothers in the chat. I'll fucking see it. The fucking BBWs left and right. But I mean, the call-in shows they're unhinged. They're crazy sometimes.
Dude, yeah. Like how often does it go bad? Like how often does it go wrong?
I've been lucky and only had one that I had to delete the VOD because people called in saying very bad things. That only happened. But the sad thing is that was like my biggest one ever that I had to kill the VOD on. It was
my god.
Because it was right when they changed the terms of service. Remember that when people were drawing cocks in the art section? Remember
yeah,
that?
very recently. Yeah. Furry cock. Yeah.
So I was doing my QBC, my sales network show where I sold items, and the stream title was "Selling Cocks," selling cocks, and then I put up 5 different pictures of different chickens, and I was selling like chicken art, and so many people watched that stream, but I had to kill it. It's on YouTube though, but
yeah, that sucks.
It was just like when you see all those.
You
eyes
never had
on
anybody abuse your TTS either? Never?
No, not really. I think that gets auto-modded.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think you just honestly, wrestling is probably a more wholesome community than speedrunning. I think that's just what it I think I just solved it. I'm just thinking out loud here, but like wrestling is way more wholesome than that's the route I tried. Like the first few first bit of YouTube content and like any sort of recorded content I made was like the blindfold speedrunning and like speedrunning in general and stuff. And
tell us about that. You have the world record, don't you?
Yeah, I'm world record up in like a couple of categories still, pretty sure.
That's fucking crazy.
No one's fucking dumb enough to do it, but it's I'm just looking for, or I was just looking for like games you can finish in under a couple of minutes. Your first playthrough is going to be like 10 minutes. And like you could probably, if you grind that out for like 2 or 3 streams, you could probably get a world record. You're probably gonna get it.
I mean, I almost took my whole channel in the direction of being a Crash Team Racing speedrunner. That's almost the route I took. I was just gonna play Crash Team Racing all day, a category that has no one in it at all. And I was like, I'm gonna be that man. And I'm very glad I didn't do that because I'd probably be miserable.
I agree. I knew one other guy that was like frequent in my chat that really, in my opinion, was kind of delusional about like, bro, like I can bring this game up. I can single-handedly play and speedrun this game and get a world record, and people will think it's cool, and people will watch it. And I'm like, no, brother, my brother in Christ, my God, no one will give a fuck.
Yeah.
Most of the time, like, and I'm just thinking about this particular game, but like, just think of any like itch.io game that you've played. The only person I know that has single-handedly brought a game up had just recently was Jinxie in Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm still blown away by that.
God.
I thought that game was like gone a million years ago, but that shit is still popping somehow.
What blew my mind is they had the whole OTK, which is the whole organization of like all these popular people. They had through some huge stream where they're all in the same stream. They had like 55K viewers. Meanwhile, Jinxie's over here by himself with 90K and half his face cut off by the camera. I'm like, damn, what a legend! What a legend that guy is.
He's actually like, I like Queso as well, and they both like. It's kind of funny because Queso is like the Chris Farley of Twitch right now.
I feel
but
that.
Like,
That's
I think,
true.
I see Chris Farley, like, and it didn't click before, but now it does. And Jinxie on the other, like, I think is my favorite Zoomer streamer. Like, is I put on a stream and immediately lower the volume to 1%.
Oh yeah, you have to
immediately. Like if you're not quick enough, but I do enjoy, like, unironically enjoy Jinxie streams sometimes. Only when he's like 1v1ing, because like I like toxic
so much
1v1s.
shit. He'll like send the messages, like the voice chat. It like brings you back to old Xbox 360 days too.
Yeah.
Were you that
he's
era?
like, he's being toxic, dude.
Yeah.
I'm an angry motherfucker. Like, it speaks to me, dude. Yeah, I like it.
I missed that era of Xbox 360. That was like my favorite shit. The stuff. I mean, people were.
Did you play Modern Warfare 2?
Yes, I played the shit out of Modern Warfare 2
My
and
God,
COD
that was
4.
my favorite.
Did someone say
Someone say
Zoomer?
Zoomer, don't start with
Skibbity.
Skibbity. I just learned what that meant like 2 days ago. The fucking Skibbity.
Yeah, I've had my fill on Skibbity. Skibbity's okay.
I mean, I did a stream during the Super Bowl where I was inside of a toilet. I put myself in a toilet and I said, "Look, I'm at the Super Bowl. Isn't that witty?" And everyone's like, "What are you, a skibbity?" And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" Everyone was calling me a skibbity.
Dude, that's kind of, I guess, it's been a meme for like a year-ish now. And Skibbity, I'm subscribed for whatever dumbass reason. I'm subscribed, and they uploaded a day ago, 12 million views. 12
What?
million.
A new Skibbity?
Yeah. Well, it's like number 79 now.
Oh my God, Jesus.
They're all new technically, but yeah, like he's dropping them constantly. I would be too. I can't believe how much he's milking that.
Clear just dropped a quote from my Modern Warfare 2 day, because back when the new Call of Duties came out, I would just not sleep and grind Prestige. And this is an exact quote that we got when we were playing. This guy said, "Yo, this Scarface 600 dude's already 5th Prestige? What a nerd." That's an exact quote. That's like a very old quote. It is. Because I would just grind that fucker out. I would.
Dude, I'm still mad because I, like a dumbass, bought Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the newest one. One. Did not have any of like the maps. Not Terminal, not High Rise, not
what? Those are
Rust?
The best ones.
No, not Rust. Like dude, like none of them. And then Modern Warfare 3, again, re-release comes out last year, and that's what has all the Modern Warfare 2
that makes no
maps.
sense at all.
Where did I go wrong? I don't know. So,
I mean, I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Cold War, Black Ops Cold War, and I absolutely loved that game. I played that a good amount. I thought that was very fun, but I'm craving a Call of Duty again. It's such a mindless game that you can just like run around and just, I'm ranking up my guns, prestige, and it's like such a
you're just
turn off your brain
just doing
game.
The damn thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I miss just playing Call of Duty every year. COD 4. What's the first Call of Duty you played?
It was Modern Warfare 2. That was my first one. Because I got it for like, it was probably middle school summer, and I lost an incredible amount of sleep. I was at my dad's house for the summer. Shout out to my dad. I'm pretty sure he's watching. He let me do that like a maniac, and now look at me. Now look at what has become of me.
That's awesome.
So it was fun.
I started in Call of Duty 1. And I was in a COD 1 PC sniper clan. I was with all like 40-year-old dudes. And like I was the 112-year-old that was really good at cooking grenades and just popping off with the Car 98. And I was like in that rifle clan, hold my own on X-Fire and TeamSpeak.
Damn, bro.
I mean, those were the days. Went to the midnight release for Call of Duty 2. I mean, I was into
what?
it.
You're so old.
I am old.
That's crazy.
In COD 3, that was a class-based Call of Duty. That they like, no one talks about Call of Duty 3. It actually had classes like a medic and stuff like that.
Oh, that were like fixed?
Yeah. Whereas like you got to play as the medic, the heavy, the assault with the LMG. Quit being old. I'm an old fella. I am an old fella. I'm an OG. Were you ever big into the Gears of War? You ever get big in that game?
No, I had a friend that was big into Gears of War. I was a Halo kid for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Halo 3 was my first Halo, so not an old head in that way technically either, but Halo 3 followed by Reach, followed by Halo 4. I fell off at Halo 4, but Halo Reach was the peak. It had the sickest forge mode.
I really like that DMR they added too. I really like the single shot. That gun was super fun using like Reach SWAT. Or just one bullet, dink, and you just take someone out.
Dude, yeah, I don't play Halo anymore unless it's SWAT.
You know what's so hell sad? Yeah, someone's on my side. I get so much shit talk for playing SWAT.
Oh my, really? Dude,
yes.
Fuck them. Fuck
Clear,
them.
Clear. Where are you at? Clear. Where are you at?
Dude,
SWAT is the mode.
I mean, you think sex is cool? Try getting a headshot in SWAT in Halo.
One burst.
Like, seriously,
they're doing a backflip. SWAT's for people that can't aim. Now this guy's just trying to talk shit and drag us through the mud. That SWAT is good.
And you know what's so sad? You were playing Master Chief Collection on stream. I spent the entire time you were playing it, I spent downloading Master Chief Collection.
No.
It finished downloading, you moved to TF2.
No, I'm sorry. No. We're gonna have another Halo day. We are.
You should, dude. SWAT day. Oh my God, SWAT day, please. I will be there from start to finish.
I would be so down.
Straight up.
Have you ever played in Master Chief Collection Halo 1 SWAT, where it's just like the pistol? It's just a pistol, and you go like dink, and it's just one shot. The Halo 1 pistol is kind of shitty. It is.
It's not the same, but it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right, you know.
Halo 2 SWAT's pretty good, though. I like the Halo 2 BR. Halo 2 has a really good BR. But, goddamn. SWAT is just, it Classic. Is. I was never a big team guy. I thought it was just okay. It was just all right.
Well, I liked bro. That's so funny you say that. You're reading my mind right now. I always fantasized about like battle royales. What came later, like the 100 players in the lobby. Like, oh, dude, that's so cool, dude. I played Fortnite for like 6 months, and I'll just like barely never touch it again. Like, I don't know what happened. It just didn't hit right. Although I will say the best part in Fortnite was when they had big team modes too. I do like the chaotic, like 50v50 if possible.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty sick.
What about Battlefield? Battlefield's very heavy in that respect.
Ooh, that was fire. Yeah, Battlefield 4 was sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I had a friend I played with him for like years. Like, we never dropped that game for like years.
Battlefield is really fun. And what was the other one I was thinking of? Shit, oh yeah, I was gonna say the first thing I ever streamed. I started streaming on Twitch being a Fortnite streamer. That's why I started.
Get out, yeah.
The first month of streaming, and you know why I stopped? All my followers were 5. That's why I stopped.
dude, that's why I can't stream in Minecraft. I can't stream in Minecraft for the same reason. I'm like, dude, dude, I can't talk to y'all. I cannot. I can't
seriously.
talk to y'all,
and then it was like, I would get someone in my lobby from the chat, and literally, I played with this guy, and we're having a game. We're playing a build game, and in the middle of the match, I'm 29 years old at this time. I hear, Jimmy, come downstairs. Come downstairs, please. Come down. You gotta do your dishes. And I was like, this needs to change. And I went to the polar opposite, and I went to the retro category where everyone's drastically old. I went from one extreme to the other, and that's why I went to. But oh my God,
do you have any? I've been meaning to ask you this. Do you have any chatters that like just pop in and say hey, and you know they lurk? Yeah. It's not like they say hey and they leave. You know they lurk, but they just pop in, they say hey, and you may like, you know, gas them up. You're like, oh, dude, it's motherfucking Big Dog Pussy Slayer 69. What's going on, dude? Get in. And then they won't say anything for the rest of the stream. They won't talk to you. They won't ask you questions. And I mean, arguably, that's probably my favorite viewer.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's awesome. I was just curious. Do you have chatters like?
Oh, of course. There's always people. Boxcar. Yep, me. I mean, there's a lot of people.
I feel like that's me.
You feel like that's me, Gola? I mean, we're happy to have all of you. We are. The lurkers are the backbone. They are.
True. Backbone. One of my first games I ever streamed was Postal 2, and so that's like baiting. Yeah, Postal 2. Jesus. Yeah, that's like baiting old heads to like just please watch my stream. Anybody over 40 years old, please watch.
Good Lord.
And there's a couple guys, there's a couple guys that came in from that time, and they still pop in, and they are that chatter. They pop in, and it's always good to see them. But you know, that's it.
There's a single one of my first followers from my Fortnite days, this young kid who still pops in. He was just in here during the Halo stream, taking over. And he's the one who his mom called him downstairs.
Oh, right.
And then he came back from that, and I won the game of build because the last guy fell off. Then he comes back out of nowhere. He's like, yo, you're cracked. I was like, oh my God, Jesus. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to get out of here for real.
And look at you now. Damn, son.
I mean, I'll be grinding. But honestly, the just chatting streams are what really like, I feel like that's what helped me a lot, is because the just chatting streams. And that's awesome because it's something I always wanted to do. And I was so scared to do just chatting because like, it's just you on display. It's like you have to be everything. And that's like really scary from being someone who can rely on a game for years and just playing that. Going into just chatting, it's scary. It is.
Very true. Yeah, dude, you do a lot. You do a fucking lot for this stream. So like I'm blown away. I was telling Tracy in the green room that like you'd been lurking in the chat for like a fucking in my stream for a fucking minute, and you'd finally mentioned that you were streaming, and I was like, oh dude, like that's so sick. You're getting started. Like, bro, let me help you with your 7 TV. And I was like, bro, let me, because I like a couple people mentioned that and they're like actually just getting started. But then I pop in and you got like over 1,000 followers. I'm like, brother, you know.
Well, you took like
dude,
a long break
good
though,
shit.
like with your old job thing. How long were you gone for off Twitch? When you came back,
Dude.
I was like, "Fuck, Lou's back." I was like, "God damn."
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I had to take like 6 months off. Like I got laid off of my job and then was already in like a coding boot camp type thing. So I was like, might as well stream some of this coding stuff because like I have to. Like I have so much learning to do and I can't.
I'll be the next
like, I don't have
Pirate
the time anymore.
Software.
Yeah, I tried. And then I finally got a job. I finally got one. I was applying like crazy. And that's what I'm doing now. That's going pretty well. It's like financial tech. Like it's kind of crazy actually. Like I handle maintenance and upgrades for software for ATMs in Africa.
What?
Like what the fuck?
What the fuck? That's so cool.
I know.
That's the coolest shit
it's pretty
ever.
fucking crazy. Dude, I log into a virtual machine that's on site over there like every day at work. It's fucking crazy. It's super cool. I'm learning a shit ton.
Yeah.
So it's super fun. Although I mean, obviously it's not as fun as streaming, but that's why I do the streaming on weekends and stuff. So
it pays the bills. Though. It pays the bills.
That's what I got to do. And I like, how do you like? I'm terrified. I'll just say it like this. I am terrified at the thought of like relying on Twitch as an income.
Yeah.
Like, do you plan to like go full time one day, or like are you doing like other things?
So I'm just now breaking out of, because I was doing 6 days a week, and I've been having all these streamers on, and someone who really, because I was feeling this way, and Scooty Puff, there, what's up, Spoopy? Scooty Puff, he was on my side. Because I think quality over quantity is very important. Where you just have like 4 days maybe of just very good streams instead of going every single day with like mid-tier. Like you just make those days like very good.
Yeah, they don't tell you this, but like you as a streamer, you can be like too available. Like even if you've already like done well and you've got a following already, even then you can still like get diminishing returns. Like the longer you have to be like somewhat exclusive. That doesn't mean like stream 1 hour a week, obviously, but like you like you were saying, like just make the moments count and make it good for what it's going to be.
And there's like a lot of streamers that like they got partnered, they stream 2 days a week and that's it. But it's like 2 amazing streams. Like that's there's 2 different ways to approach it, but I mean the grind mentality, I was really doing that for a long time, and it gets tiring. It really does.
Yeah.
Like you lose your enthusiasm to like, man, I can't wait to go live. It's more like I have to, and it's like if I don't, I'll feel guilty. I mean and I'd like break out of that mindset and get into something just like focusing hard as fuck. Like this show, Late Night Tonight, takes so much preparation. I literally have a team of people that do questions for me now and help me with that. We have Nambi's on the soundboard. Shout out to Nambi's. There he is. I mean, we really do. We put so much work into this fucking show. So it's like
it really is.
I had to at least take some more days off so I can just work on this. Making the intro, doing all that, the question. I mean, it's a whole thing. And booking the guest. Oh my God. Now that,
dude, I can't imagine. I bet it is so bad, honestly.
Oh my God!
You notice how I said you started on time, like right when we started this interview. I was like, I'm shocked. Like I'm shocked because I bet dealing with Twitch streamers is the worst, bro. I'm just saying.
It's seriously a mixed bag.
You know how we are.
Some are super fast and respond and nice, and some they just are just like, what do you want me to do?
Show me your free TTS channel 999999999.
But yeah, we booked 2 to 3 guests every single week, and we did 5 last episode, and that's like getting all that sorted. It is honestly, it's a lot, and getting questions for each of them. Fuck.
I participated in a Twitch talent show like 2 years ago. It was funny. It was like a RuneScape channel, and then they were like,
"Oh God,
it was $1,000 prize." So you bet your ass I'm gonna try.
Yeah, for real.
I got 7 placed. I don't mean the
damn.
But it was a nightmare. It was a disaster, bro. It took. I waited for a collective 8 hours on a Saturday.
Oh my God.
Waiting for my turn, and then waiting for the next round of talent show, and then the next round. And I made it like 4 rounds in, and that required me to be, attentive to the stream from like noon to 9 p.m. It sucks.
Yeah.
So this is amazing. On the other hand,
if we have any questions for Lou before we wrap this up again, Spoopy Kit, feel free, shoot off some questions for Lou. I'd love to see it. By the way, Lou, we're going to be breaking the show into seasons. I haven't announced that yet. We're going to be doing a season finale within the next few weeks. We're going to go behind the scenes, bring the show to the next level. I'm going to get a suit. We're going to really amp this bitch up. And we're going to come back with season 2. We'll stay tuned in the Discord. Stay tuned in the Discord. There it is. What's your talent? Says Brassica.
Farting on command.
Oh,
no, I'm
Jesus.
kidding. It was piano. I play piano.
Piano?
That was another thing I did before the corporate route. I was a piano teacher. And that was fun. I really loved, and that was kind of like what got me into streaming. Like I kind of liked being like the funny guy, the teacher that makes like presenting information fun or whatever. And so that kind of translated into this. But I mean, piano teaching that's a great way to make $0. It's a great way to make no money at all.
On. The arts don't pay. The arts don't pay.
They don't pay. So I'm sucking off the corporate tit. That's what I'm going for.
I just remember I went over your one question about me going full time. Like I work 2 days on the weekend, 16 hours, just to have enough money to eat food, and I spend all the rest on Twitch. I mean, I'm just trying to make as little money as possible from actually working and putting all my effort into this, what I actually like.
Damn.
So that's what I do.
Ride or die.
I'm dedicated to the game. I can
tell, bro. It is showing though. You're doing really incredible, dude. Good shit.
I appreciate it. Well, Lou, I asked SB this in the DMs. You want to be a part of season 2? You want to come back on here for season 2?
I would love to be back. Thank you so much.
What do you guys think? You guys want to got Lou back for season 2?
Thank you, dude. I would be honored.
I would. I feel like it always goes by so fast with our guests. It just flies by. It really does. It really does. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Now, don't get crazy with that. Come on. All right, Lou, we're going to cut the commercials. Thank you very much for being here. Lou will be live this weekend. You going to be live this weekend?
I'll be live this weekend, Saturday
bada
morning,
bing,
Sunday
bada
morning.
boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
for Lou once more time, if we can. Go follow
Thank
Lou.
you so much for having me.
Early in the morning, weekend. Good streamer.
I'm your
Has
Saturday
my
morning
word.
cartoon.
He does. Yeah, exactly. All right, have a good one, Lou. Thanks for being here, brother. See you soon.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course. Now we're going to do a 2-minute commercial break and be back with the one and only Spoopy Kit. There we are.
With Sound on Wheels, and if you haven't been to Sound on Wheels lately, you haven't been to Sound on Wheels. If it makes your wheels look better, go faster, or stop quicker, we got it right here at Sound on Wheels. We're Sound on Wheels right here on University Drive. You know, look for that tall yellow sign. Hey, what's going on? It's upside down. Who did?
Hi, I'm Barney Kavanaugh, and I'm back at yesterday, where we are looking great in 88. Have we got a contest for you? You can be our sweetheart 88. 3 ladies will be chosen to compete in the finals on February 10th. Then on Valentine's Day, the winner receives a dozen red roses, dinner for 4 at Schooner's Restaurant, with the nation's #1 dance show, The Ultimate 5. After dinner, back to yesterday's via executive limo for a sizzling Ultimate 5 show. A hot night you'll never forget at yesterday's.
Here's why local builders and their wives choose brick for their homes.
Hello, I'm Frankie Harbin of Frankie Harbin Construction Company, and this is my wife, Angela Harbin.
We build with brick for 3 reasons: lower maintenance, lower heating and cooling costs, and the resale value on the houses is higher.
By living in a brick home, I spend
guys
less
ready for
time with
Spoopy
maintenance
Kit?
and more time with my wife and my 3 children.
There you have it. Brick is just good dollars and cents. The North Alabama Brick Association, General Shale, Alabama Brick, Jenkins Brick.
It's hot, it's fun, and it
ready rain down,
Church
ready dawn,
like you've
ready
never
Scooty.
experienced. Impact of Huntsville. If you love God and you're sick of religion, check us out. Nothing religious, just the real deal.
Well,
about
let's
God. The
get
music is
to
tight.
it.
Come as you are.
You see
There's
Jesus
no
and Jeans
cover
is
charge.
coming soon.
Jesus will be there.
He will be there in jeans. Now, take that with a grain of salt. He may not be there with jeans. And we are back with our final guest of the night. Hit that audience. Hit that audience. There it is. There it is. Now, I gotta say, our main event of the night, our headlining guest, the one and only Spoopy Kit. Let's drag her in, shall we? Let's drag her in.
Oh.
There she is. Oh, sorry, I was probably
snap.
abrupt. Welcome in, Spoopy. How you doing?
Hello. Hold on. Let me look at you. Let me get a gander.
Get a
What's
gander.
going on here?
I love saying a gander.
Okay.
I love saying it. That's an underused term. It is. Caddy, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going?
Hello. So I turn on my screen.
Yep.
And then I turn on my camera, and then the people can see me on.
Bada boom.
Hello.
How's it going? Damn, look at that background. That's
good.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, you like it?
Is that Lord of the Rings? Is that The Hobbit?
Yeah, I'm a hobbit actually.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Gander away. We are. Hell yeah, Doodle. Now, Spoopy,
Hello.
thank you very much for being here. How are you doing tonight?
Thanks for hosting. I'm doing
Of
good.
course. Of course.
Good. I had some peanut butter sandwich right before I got here. What'd you guys eat for dinner? Do you guys have dinner yet? Or?
I gotta say, chunky or smooth?
Smooth.
Smooth. You don't like like a little bit of chunks in there? Chunky's. It's got that extra little chunk.
I'm not really in the mood for texture. I like that creamy sensation.
I feel that.
I like creamy.
You going with Jiffy? What are you going with? The Jiffy? Skippy. All right. What about the Peter Pan?
You got problems?
No, I'm just saying. It's a good brand.
We're good?
It's a good brand. I'm not going to fight over the Skippy. I'm not endorsed by any peanut butter yet. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
We'll get there. We will.
We'll get there.
Now, Spoopy, this is a question I ask a lot of streamers as soon as they come in here that I'm very curious. Is that, tell me about when you first started streaming. What in the very beginning? How was that like?
Yeah.
When did you actually start streaming?
Like 6 years ago, I started
6 years?
streaming.
My goodness.
Yeah, 6 years. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Oh, can I swear?
Yeah. Oh, you can say whatever the hell you want.
Oh, excellent. Fuck. All right. Fuck. All right. It's good. Good to get it out of the system once. I have a potty mouth. Oh.
The audience likes saying fuck. They do. Working the soundboard over there.
Sometimes I like the just switch it up, just use like a heck and then throw in a fuck in there. Just
I like
keep
Frick
it
a lot.
Frick's
nice.
a great one.
It has
Underrated.
a lot of power behind it.
Frick.
I mean,
I almost feel more offended.
If someone said frick you, I wouldn't even know what to think. I wouldn't know what to think. I'd probably remember that. But how was Twitch like 6 years ago? I'm sure it was a whole different world.
Oh man, yeah, I've done a lot of different stuff. I mean, I started off, my friend was doing Twitch. I wanted to support him, and he was playing like Cards Against Humanity and doing games, and I was like, oh, this is fun. I get to interact with people, and he stopped streaming, but then I decided to kind of do my own thing with gaming. I streamed off a Surface Pro like drawing tablet. So
really? What the heck? That's possible? You can do that?
Yeah, it was dog shit, but
Jesus.
I tried it. And my friend gave me his broken Alienware laptop, so I slowly climbed my way up from like 0 viewers to like 5 in a year. That was sick. So I was moving up in the world. And then I started doing more like variety stuff, less video games. I was like, oh shit, other people do things other than game here.
Yeah.
So I started doing more like gaming, arts and crafts, my hula hooping. That was like year 2. And then I just started focusing on my hula hoops and just chatting. And then that's when I got like partnered, was like after year 2.
Yeah.
After somebody talked shit. So that felt
what?
good.
Talking shit about the hooping?
No, they're talking shit about me being like streaming for 2 years and not partnered yet.
Come on. Everyone's at their own pace. Everyone's at their own pace.
Right?
I mean, give me a break. Come on.
They can suck it. now.
I mean, but back then, I feel like wasn't partner was harder to acquire back in the days. I feel like it was like more of like a challenge. Don't you? Would you say that?
I mean, the requirements back then was like you had to have like a 75 average viewership, but they didn't. There's like other requirements, so it's weird. They don't really tell you things, but I heard things
like
that you have
raids
to have
don't
like
count and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, like I've heard
like
shit
raids.
like that. I heard that like you have to have a consistent viewership of 75. So if you have like days where you have 20, days that you have 100,
Yeah.
I don't know, but that was just some stuff back then. But then, yeah, so I started doing that. I got partnered, which was awesome. Did yoga, cosplay, all that stuff, and then the hot tub came out, and then that was like it was game over. You know,
that was a whole different world. I delve into the hot tub category sometimes. I do.
Oh yeah,
I do. It's a popping category. I do call-in shows in that category, and I get some unique fellas. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, I bet.
I get some unique fellas.
Oh yeah.
I did a New Year's stream where I did in a hot tub.
Actually spends most of his
I don't
time
spend
there.
most of the time in hot tubs. I don't. That's a rarity. But they were like, it's a yearly tradition. They said every New Year's they go the hot tub category and look for shows. And they were calling into it was a whole group of people. And I was like getting them to pass the phone around. I mean, it really is. It's an undersaturated category. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to be there. I was there. I started streaming in there before they made it a category, and everybody was
really?
Like, super pissed. Yeah, everybody's pissed at me and everybody else.
You're breaking boundaries. You're breaking the boundaries, opening the doors for people don't even know yet. What you have to do, a boundary breaker. Now, do you have a big boom in the 2020-22 era? I feel like that's when Twitch literally hit its viewer impact. Did that have a huge impact for your channel?
Yeah, COVID was like, I was popping.
Yeah.
It was popping. That was, everybody was like, you know, they're all frustrated. They're inside. They're like, you know?
Yeah.
And then as everybody had to watch Twitch, they were all like forced in their chairs and their eyes had to like be like this to watch it. And, you know, everybody's views were up.
Yeah.
You know, we all got locked up.
I mean,
they were free.
I feel like that's when so many people got partnered. You got partnered before that, but so many people got it in those 2 years. Like, they just got that huge boom. It was honestly ridiculous. So you mentioned cosplaying. What are some people you've cosplayed as? I've seen you cosplay as various people.
Oh, man. I've done Psylocke. I've done Misty. I've done a lot of redheads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Daphne from Scooby-Doo. I've done...
Oh, damn, Daphne.
Yep, I've done. I had Velma. I did Velma, but it was like a bikini, like lazy version. Like it barely counted. But
come on.
I mean, I've done Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland. I've done Revy from Black Lagoon, Poison Ivy. Like there's so much. I haven't done it in a while though. I want to do that more because that was fun.
What's the one that took the most effort to make the whole get up? What's the one that really was like a bitch
Wendy.
to do?
Wendy. Yeah, you know the fucking fast food lady. I made like a whole ass dress. I sewed that shit.
Damn.
I took sewing lessons. Oh my god, it took months.
Dude, they had me sewing in home ec class. They ever have home ec class when you were in school? In middle school, I took home ec class.
I wish they did. I really wish. But the home ec teacher, like I did like a shadow thing when I was in 5th grade, and I kind of basically I was not very nice to the home ec lady because she was kind of a bitch.
I mean, she deserved it then.
Yeah, she was well hated, and I was warned about her. And then she was saying, "Oh, it was like the last day, or this is then you guys aren't gonna have us next year, because they're cutting the budget."
And you were like, "Good."
Yeah, I
can't stand you.
Yeah, I said that shit out loud. I
Seriously?
didn't mean to. It just came out. Yeah, it was like she was super pissed. But
that's my job on the line, damn it!
What
the fuck? All I remember is they made us make chili, and then one day they made us watch Seabiscuit, the movie about racing horses. I don't see how it's related to home ec, but we watched Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I mean, it's not worth watching. It's about horses. It really is. Now, the first time I found your channel was when you did your collaboration with the one only pink fella, Floppy Jimmy. Do you want to tell us about that?
What?
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in August. Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, I was August.
I barely, I have recollection, but I don't remember off the top of my head. You want to tell us about that stream?
Yeah, so he came over to Rhode Island, and so what I ended up doing, we ended up going to Block Island. We dressed like pirates, try to find treasure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he crashed a fucking scooter, or moped. We wiped out. It was great. What else did we do?
You got Jimmy in the pool, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
Pinkerton
we did a
was going
hot
to let
tub
Bigfoot
hotline.
get her.
He was my secretary, and I had to replace him.
Yeah,
that was great.
I remember that.
He drank some of my hot tub water. Is actually kind of demented.
What?
Yeah, on stream, he wanted to test for the pH, and he like fucking put his fingers in there and started licking them.
Jesus,
it was the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He really is. He pushes the boundaries of his belly. He really does.
He was taking free samples. It was crazy.
I mean, Belle Delphine charges for that stuff.
Yeah, it was freaking. It was just, like that freaking kid in the chocolate factory, remember?
Oh, Augustus Gloop.
Yeah, it was like Augustus Gloop.
Jesus. He got stuck in the tube too. They tried to suck him up in the marshmallow factory. Good Lord.
Yeah, and that was, and then there was the
gross.
Bigfoot
When
stream,
can I
which is
do it?
the more notorious one.
Yeah.
That has occurred.
Well,
so
mentioning Bigfoot, I mean, we have tailor-made games for every single one of our guests. That's perfect timing. That's perfect timing.
Wow.
You want to see our first game of the day we have made just for you?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Go.
Let's get it. Now, the game we have here, rate this mythological creature. We have 5 mythological creatures, and I'd like you to rate them. What you think on a scale of 5. You like them or not? And the first one, the one he mentioned, Bigfoot.
Oh.
Bigfoot. What'd you rate the Bigfoot?
I have a question about this. Now, is this like what like in terms of what, like, do I want to mate with it or like what?
Probably like you don't got whistle over mating with Bigfoot. You don't got whistle over that. Come on.
Scale of 1 to 5.
So I would say, do you like it? Like, do you like Bigfoot? You like him, or do you think he's just a sham, a guy in a gorilla suit that's out there making silly poses? Like, what do you think of him? Like, just a general blanket. What do you think of Mr. Foot?
I mean, he's kind of like a classic, you know? You can't go wrong with the classics. But, I did have my brother dress up in the Bigfoot costume to scare the Jesus out of Floppy Jimmy.
I heard you talk about that today.
He was not in on that whatsoever. He was running. He dragged me too because I was gonna fake fall away and just like go back and be like, "Yeah, it's a prank." But he grabbed me by the backpack when I fell and just kept on dragging me. Saved my life from Bigfoot. So it was incredible.
He was almost convinced. He was like, "It's real. Yeah. It's real."
He believed it for a little bit. I mean, enough to run for his life and try to save mine. So it was really something else.
But that does show. It does reflect that he's a good guy deep down under that pink exterior. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good. Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
Well, what'd you put Bigfoot on the scale? What do you think? What do you think about? I mean, he is, like you said, a classic. A 5? 5 out of 5?
Out of 5, I'm gonna say a 3.5.
I like that. I like the decimal.
3.5.
I like the decimal. That's a very pro score. It is. A2C Killa says, "Ask Poopy about the pink ant." What is that? I don't even know what that is.
I was into ants one day. I was just thinking about ants, as one does, and I was really inspired. I started drawing Hugh Grant as an ant.
That's a good one.
And then, was it you, ATC Killer, that requested that I draw Jimmy as a pink ant?
Might have been.
I think it was you. And I drew Floppy Jimmy as a pink ant, and they were holding ant antennas in like a heart shape to represent their love. And it was all done in the chalk medium.
Hell yeah. Hugh Grant as an ant. I know. I love that one. I do love that one. I do. All right, well, let's get into our second mythological creature. Let's get into it. Now, this one I didn't know about until today. This one's called Frog Lady, a human-sized frog. That's like a little barrier on the road.
Wow.
That's like a big man frog. What do you think about this big bulbous frog?
I mean, I would have to see a better like scale and like a like a better scale.
I think I can show
is
you
there
a scale right
image?
here. I think I can.
Yeah, compared to like.
See, there's the human on the side.
Oh, see so it's like 3'2".
It's decent size. It's like Hobbit size.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it. Is there anything it does, or I mean, this is the first I've heard about it.
I know. I didn't hear about it either. I was researching mythological creatures, and I hear like it's called like lady frog or something. So it is a lady.
Frog.
It is, and
that's a lady.
It is. I don't know what it does. It's just a big fucking frog. I mean, that pretty much seems like it.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because I gotta give it to the ladies.
All right, definitely to the lady frogs out there. Come on, come on, give it up to the lady frogs. Frogs are super cool. Yes, they are. They are.
Right,
is it true that if you kiss a frog, you get warts, or is that just a myth?
I mean, we could try it.
I'll kiss a frog.
Try to kiss some frogs, see what happens.
I'll kiss a frog. All right, here's the next one. I don't know how I feel about this one. Loch Ness. Loch Ness.
Monster.
Nessie.
Oh man, it's always a fucking picture like that.
I know. That could be one guy going like
picture.
this. It could be anyone going like that in the dark, in black and white. I mean,
I'm gonna give it a 1. I'm gonna give it a 1.
I'm with you on that. Nessie is overrated and probably the easiest faked one ever. Like, come on.
Yeah, I just like easy.
Yeah, I mean,
easy
anyone
like
can
that.
do that. You just put in black and white. I mean, that could be Tracy out there. I mean, you don't know. Now this one, you probably know about this. Mothman. Mothman. You know about Mothman?
Oh, I know about Mothman. You see that movie? Was it Richard Gere? Was he in that?
No, I never seen that.
Mothman?
I think I've heard about it, though.
There's a movie. Yeah, 5 out of 5. I think he's scary. He's like apocalyptic cryptid, man. You don't want to see Mothman.
And they have a literally like statue in some state. I don't remember what it is. They have actual Mothman statue, like in one of these states.
Wow.
They put a whole thing for him. They did. Super cool. You love Mothman. #1 cryptid. That's what they're called. I didn't realize that before today. Cryptid. That's what they are.
Yeah.
It is. Let's go into the last one. The Abominable Snowman.
Oh man.
There he is. That's the best picture we could find, by the way, of the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah.
That's the best one. We make it a little bigger.
That's from Rudolph. Right.
I love that movie.
I feel like it's just a Yeti that lives in the snow, That's just it's pretty much it, right?
It's just the cold Bigfoot.
It's a cold Bigfoot.
That's it.
And I like the tropical warmer weather. I'm kind of sick of the winter, so I'm gonna give him a 2.
Give him a 2.
Give him a 2.
I mean, no one's gonna be scared of a Yeti. I mean, they tried to hype it up. They made a whole roller coaster about it at Disney. You ever been to Disney before?
Oh yeah, that freaking Everest
Expedition
one,
Everest,
right?
yeah.
Right.
Dude, that shit. Apparently, they had the biggest animatronic in the world. The giant freaking Yeti animatronic that swipes at you. That's the record.
That ride was pretty sick. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna
give it a 3 now.
I'm gonna bump it up.
They made a ride about it in Disney. You can't keep it that low. There it is.
Yeah, we gotta bump it up. Give it a 3.
There it is. Well, that will wrap up our first game that was made tailor-made for you, which was Rate That Cryptid. That's what we'll call it now. That's what we'll call it.
I love it. I love it. Thank you.
There it is.
I love games.
I mean, we got many. But so you do multi-streaming. That's what you like to do on multiple websites. You do. Tell me about that. How is that?
Double dipping.
Yeah.
Double dipping in the piggy pond. Yeah. I have to say it's interesting to see the different types of like chats going.
Yeah,
I have to say
that's exactly what I was going to get into.
Yeah, because you're streaming the same thing,
but
one of the chats is not like the other. I will say that.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I stream on Kick and Twitch at the same time. And Kick is kind of a lawless wasteland of gooners. I have to say.
I mean, that is what seems. It's just like gambling and like it is a unhinged, like, oh, I know, it's like a toxic wasteland. It kind of is.
Oh yeah, it's. Wait, are you a Guna? Are you a Guna? That's a great question, Toy. I don't know. It's something you have to ask yourself. I can't answer that for you.
You gotta look deep with time. You gotta take that to your therapist. Take that to your therapist. Open it the next session with Am I Gooner? I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm sure
Oh God.
Then you gotta report back to us. We want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know your findings.
Holy
Oh yeah,
moly.
Kick Chat's very saucy. I've been told like it's wild there. I mean, it's can be fun. They're like more lax in some ways than Twitch, but I mean, I have to say that like Twitch is kind of where the heart's at. But
I feel that.
it's good. It's good to put your eggs in different baskets at the same time, because when you're like, when you're living on the edge like me, dude,
living on the end of the hoop.
Yeah, there's one day you could just get hit with that band hammer and it's sayonara, Spoopy.
I mean, they really have like they just ban people out of nowhere. Like, it seems that just there's no like list, there's no like thing. Like, you just find out one day, hey, this person's banned. And it's like,
oh yeah,
it's so like fucking unpredictable. You can't even gauge it.
Yeah, a little knock it off would be nice.
Yeah.
By one of the mods, but wish in one hand and spit in the other.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, gotta do what you gotta do.
There's another thing I heard you mention today. You mentioned some SpongeBob. You mentioned some Bob. You did. You like Bob?
Fucking love him. That's my
Top
boy.
3 episodes of Bob right now. What do you got for me?
I got the one where it's the maniac one, right? When
the
he's
maniac.
like, when he's like they're trying to find the maniac, and he's like, wee woo wee.
Oh
woo,
yeah. That's a good one. That's a good
great.
one. Yes.
Doodle Bob.
Oh,
that one's classic.
Yeah,
that one easily.
Number 1.
And for some reason, the number 1.
That's gonna be hard.
That's tough. That's so tough. There was like this one band, like I think it was almost banned because I didn't see a lot of this episode. I think it's my favorite because it was banned, no other reason. But there was like the one where they went panty raiding. Do you remember
it's
that
not a
shit?
list capper.
Wait.
Oh, Rock Bottom was great.
Rock Bottom is a good one. What was it you said again?
Oh man, it was the one. It was the one where they went panty raiding and they were trying to like relive their youth.
No, I haven't seen that. What the hell? Jesus.
Yeah, they put that on the TV air, but I remember that one.
Good Lord.
Because I was like, and they ended up like breaking into some lady's house, and like Mr. Krabs like was holding up her underwear, and it turned out it was like his mom's underwear.
Oh, I think I do remember that. What the fuck?
Yeah, you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh.
That's where it came
Oh,
from.
that's what.
Yep.
Oh my God, Jesus. Now, what
They
about
yoinked it.
this? Is my favorite, the Salty Splatoon. I love the Salty
It's
Splatoon.
so good.
Holy shit, with the Weenie Hut Jr., Weenie Hut General.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I still reference that. I still reference Weenie Hut Juniors.
That place is. They had a lot of nice ice cream treats. They really did. They did. How tough are you? A bowl of nail without any milk. I mean, that's the fucking episode right there.
Yeah,
You got
tough.
the future where they're all chrome.
Yeah, future.
Have you seen Modern
Whenever
Day Bob? It's really fallen off. I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah.
is.
I've seen like a little bit of it, but it hurts my heart.
It
I
really
just-
does.
Hurts my feelings.
I mean,
I haven't really messed with SpongeBob since like the SpongeBob movie. Really,
oh yeah, the first one had David Hasselhoff in it.
it was great.
Yeah, I remember. What's it called? Me and my buddy would get stoned and watch German SpongeBob, and not even know what they're saying because he just sounded hilarious. You gotta hear what the German SpongeBob sounds like. It's a whole different animal. He's guttural,
I love it.
very guttural with his voice. He's like, "Hey, Patrick," yeah. But that's the French one. I'm getting it confused.
Yeah,
we
close
went through a
enough,
lot of
close
languages.
Yeah, that's great.
Now, there's something. I don't know if this bothered me. I mean, we have a team of question experts that they go deep. They're Nardwar levels of questions. And you said
Oh shit.
you hate the Olive Garden.
Me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I stand by that.
What?
I stand by that. I've had authentic Italian food. Olive Garden. That's what I say, and I stick with it. I don't. Nope.
What about them breadsticks?
More like, what about those bread dicks? Those are terrible.
Oh,
They're awful. They're like, you know, it's just, you know, it's all right. It's like it's not any. It's like eating McDonald's. You know, it's just not really food.
Have you
It's
been
just
to Italy
not
before?
really food. Nope.
I went there and I fucked up. I didn't get pizza, and I regret it. I know.
Spoopy, this man eats microwave food on the daily.
I'm sorry to hear that. You gotta go back.
I got spaghetti and meatballs though.
Was that good?
It was very good. It was.
I thought that was out of the world.
Oh my god, it was good. I almost got a tattoo there of a big barbarian with an axe on my arm.
Really?
Yeah, but then they were like, since I was a tourist, they tried to upcharge me and charge me like fucking 800 euros for something like this big. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
so how much is like 800 euros in US dollars?
I think it's like 1,000. Like the conversion rate was shit. I think it still is.
Ooh.
1,000 for like just a single dude with an axe. Now I'm glad I didn't get that now that I look back. I am.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's like a plane ticket right there.
It is.
At least.
And oh my gosh. You like planes? Planes freak me the fuck out. They really do. I used to be scared. They freak me the fuck out. They really do.
They're a little freaky, you know, when you look down and you realize I'm in a tin can, man. If anything goes wrong, it's all over.
And it's like just shaking. It's like, oh, it's turbulence. Don't be scared. The whole plane's like, oh, don't be scared. It's only falling out of the sky for 5 seconds. Don't be scared. It's give me a break. Give me a break.
Especially if you're going like a long distance. It's like, you think, what if I just like die in this ocean? Then my family doesn't know what happens to me.
Over the
ocean.
What
happens to my ghost? What happens to I have an ocean ghost?
You're gonna be singing a sea shanty. That's what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be singing a sea shanty in the middle of nowhere. No one's gonna be able to hear it.
Yeah, but does it even a haunting if no one can hear you?
I mean,
I don't know.
And that is what's way scary is over the ocean. I don't know what it is. That makes it way scarier. Don't make me think about it. Oh, come on. Planes are the best. Give me a break. Boeing planes. Yeah. I don't know about the different planes. I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
Now, I'm curious. I've only been on this platform not that long. I just started chatting like August. So, I mean, it hasn't been that long.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
What is a Twitch moment that stands out to you? What's something that just like, you're like, damn, I'll never forget that day that just like something crazy happened. You got anything that's just like, holy shit?
Oh, yeah. For me personally, I think it was when I got like interviewed by like a guy that was from Kotaku.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah, it was like when the hot tub stuff was like really popping off, and like I wasn't even sure if this dude was like legit. I just like replied to a Discord message, and I like answered all like the questions about the hot tub, and I sent it, and then I saw a freaking news article on Yahoo News, and I was like the fucking poster child of it.
Jesus.
And oh my god, it gave me a fucking heart attack. I was like, oh shit. I was reading all the negative comments and the positive ones. It was like a mix because I was like right when the meta started, and people were like just starting to get pissed off about it. I was like, damn, I didn't even know I was doing something crazy. You know?
You're pushing the boundaries over there.
I was pushing them. I was pushing them buttons. I was so yeah, that was pretty wild and surreal. And I was like, it was like one of those moments where your kind of stomach like drops, and you're like, oh shit, this is like a really good thing, but it's scary.
Yeah,
it's scary at the same time.
It's like I'm on like the front page of something. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah,
I'm in the news.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's
over
a double.
Being in a bikini.
It's probably on both ends though. It probably like had a lot of people check you out though. I'm sure, didn't it?
Oh yeah. I have some people that told me like the other day. I was like, oh, I'm glad I found you in that news article like years ago, and I'm like, sweet, me too.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. So that was probably like one of my PogChamp moments, definitely.
I mean, I feel like the Kotaku's been downhill ever since then. That was probably the peak of their career right there. It probably was. It probably was.
Probably.
That was their highlight right there. They really are.
And also like collaborating with like other streamers have been like really, really awesome, I have to say. And just like going to TwitchCon this year for the first time was really awesome.
Tell me about TwitchCon, because I'm like on the fence. I don't know if I want to go, because I'm on the East Coast as you are. I don't know if it's like we have to go all the way to the other end to like do that shit. It's like a whole ordeal. Is it worth it?
It depends on what you're looking for out of it. So like I think it's mostly for like the streamers, and like I gotta say less than like the Twitch community as a whole.
Yeah.
Like if you want to spend time with other streamers and network, it seems like mostly the people that go are other streamers. But I mean, I got to hang out with people. For me, like I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what to like expect, but overall I had like a very positive experience. It was an expensive positive experience, but it was very positive. And like I get to see people like other streamers, and like you get to like it was like, oh cool, I know this person, but I've never seen him in person, but it kind of feels like you know him, which was really trippy.
You
So
said you
that
met
was really
Force of
cool.
Wires down there too.
Yeah, for a few minutes. I was getting it on the dance floor. I was like, you know, I was really grooving. None of the nerds were on the dance floor except for me, my friend, and this amazing another wizard that was there. And then I saw the wizard, Forest of Wires.
Yes.
Just
King
and
Wizard.
he was wearing his wizard cloak and everything, so like you couldn't fucking miss him, dude. And it was just like, oh my god, it's Spoopy. I'm like, oh my god, it's you. He's like, yeah, I thought it was you because you're the only person that's basically on the fucking dance floor getting it. And I'm like, yeah. And he was like super nice. And yeah, it was really dope because it was like surreal. Because I've been following him for like 3 or 4 years now, and just right before, like I've been following him before he even got partnered.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, this is like really cool. Like what you're doing is
His
just
show
like,
is fucking nuts. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's crazy. Like all this, he puts so much effort into everything. He really does. You should DM him about being on the Mage Tower. He's gonna be. I think he might be doing another one. It's just on the Mage Tower RL. As first, it was like 20 streamers, and they like compete to become like the top mage. And out of 20 people,
that's really cool.
I got knocked out first. I did. That's
no.
the first one gone.
Damn, how did that happen?
It was like a thing. It was like, all right, so you have a choice of loading this crate with gold or a bomb. Of course, me, I'm like, load that bitch with a bomb. I want to blow someone up.
That was my first instinct too, right?
Yes, it's like bomb the fucker. And then it's like,
so don't be impulsive and want a bomb thing. I feel like I got some insider information. I don't even know if I could compete now because I would have said bomb immediately.
He's probably gonna change it up. He probably will. But I load that bitch with a bomb. They didn't check it, and then it exploded on me. I got eliminated first out of 20. I exploded. That stream went for like 9 hours. Wow. It was like a hell of a competition. It was.
That's a marathon right there. 9 hours. Really God bless him.
Barbie Zodiac, if you know her, she was there like almost all the way to the end.
Wow, that's amazing.
I mean, it does take stamina.
Yeah, I really admire like the community and just like the involvement and just like how everything's like so. There's so much like lore.
Spoopy, can I just say I'm a huge fan
really
of your
respect
smile.
Lore communities. Like that shit's so cool. And
Boss
there's like
man.
layers to it.
Boss Man says, I'm a huge fan. Hell yeah, Boss Man.
Boss Man, thank you.
Boss Man, OG of this channel. Absolute OG. He is. He is.
Oh.
Well, you do, you do a lot of hula hooping. I haven't hula hooped in years, but I picked one up yesterday for this occasion. I hunted one down. I went to a store, Walmart, and I bought me a hoop. You want to rate my hooping? You want to see my hooping?
Let's see it.
I haven't hooped in a long time. I didn't even practice. I didn't. Here we go. I'm pulling it out. Here it is. Here's my hoop. Still has the tag on and everything.
Still got the sticker.
It does. It does. It's authentic. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. I'm wearing my pajama pants. I'm actually going to take the headphones off of this. Won't be able to hear you. Actually.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm hooping.
Let's see him.
Pajama pants all day. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Rocking it.
Here we go.
Oh shit. That doesn't sound good.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Did you hit him up?
Give me a second.
He's got some limited space. Give him a handicap. He doesn't got a lot of space.
This is harder than it looks. This is harder than it looks. It really is.
We can get the form down. We can work with this. We can work with this. We can do this. Get a little bit of some pivot. All right. All right. See it.
How do you do this? How do you do this?
Practice, lots of practice. I've been doing it for a long freaking time, so.
You got your hoop on you right now?
Yeah, I got my hoop. Hold on.
You want to have a hoop off?
Yeah. All right, you can do a hoop off. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Switch to the hoop screen. Here we go.
Hold on. Meow, meow. Yeah.
Jaja get curbs Tom Tangriska Jaja.
Try to around your neck. I'm not doing that.
Around the neck?
Oh my god! Jesus. How does she? How? Look at this. How do I compete with that? Oh my god! Good lord! This is getting like Mortal Kombat moves. Jesus, this is insane. Good lord, round of applause for Spoopy in the chat. Jesus. Round of applause. Wait,
Can
more?
I do this?
You got multiple?
See if I got some space to do it.
Let's see this.
I might have a space.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy shit!
I don't have a lot of space.
Still! I'm out of breath.
It's a lot.
It is. I didn't even successfully do a single one, and I'm out of breath.
It's all in the leg pivoting. I swear. It's the leg pivoting. So you put like one leg forward, right? You kind of rock it like this.
All right.
And it helps when you have a bigger hoop.
All right. I got big.
That hoop kind of looks small.
All right.
It's all in the hips.
The last time Chase rocked like this was when he 18.
All right.
Like it's kind of like a lean forward. I don't know.
This is crazy. I really never. I thought it was like riding a bike.
It depends on the hoop. It's really hoop dependent. I have to say.
Do you have do you have expensive hoops?
I have some that are expensive and some that aren't.
Yep.
I have some Walmart hoops too, but
yeah, I got
mostly from like Mood Hoops. I get a lot of them from like a website.
I haven't had a workout that intense in probably 2 months. Give a round of applause again for Spoopy. Holy moly.
Thank you.
Put me in my damn place. Put me in my damn place.
I've had a lot of practice. I've been doing it for 12 years, so.
12 years? When'd you start? When'd you start with the hula hooping? What was
in high school.
In high school?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had someone ask, because like, was associated, was it like a rave thing? Because people do that like raves. Was that like the beginning?
Oh, yeah. No, actually, it was weird. It was before that, but then I found out that rave people do that, and then I was like, sick.
But they also do that thing with the lights on their finger where they go like this.
Yeah, like gloving. Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of different like light props that are really cool. There's like light whips and a poi and all types of stuff. They're called flow arts is like the general term.
Jeez. You ever been to Coachella?
Never been to Coachella.
Man,
have you ever been to Coachella?
Yeah, I went twice.
Been to the Coachella?
Yes.
Twice.
Oh
shit.
I did. And I took something. Never will I ever do this again. I did it once. It starts with an N or an M and ends with an Ollie. M and ends with an Ollie. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Muhammad Ali.
I didn't want to say that. I was taking Muhammad Ali, but I am. I am now smooth as a butterfly, and I sting like a bee.
Nice.
Isn't that what he said? I was in this tent dancing for 7 hours straight.
Damn,
I could not stop dancing. I left the festival. We were sleeping in a van. We spent our money on the tickets, and we went to a 24-hour gym to shower, and I still heard the music. I mean, it was a wild night. It was a wild night. It was. We're getting our money's worth.
Fun.
And then I still heard the music in my head. I still did.
You're still grooving.
I was. I still had the festival going inside my brain. Monopoly, not Monopoly. I was deep into it. I was. I didn't have an adult diaper on, dude. I didn't have an adult diaper on. Say that. Don't say I had an adult diaper on. Give me a break. Give me a break.
I know sometimes they used to do like the binkies, you know.
Yeah,
so people want to like
they do
bite themselves or something.
I think that's a thing, and that's why I love them. Chew gum. They do that too.
Yeah, that stuff.
I don't recommend ever doing anything like that. I don't.
Yeah.
Dimny Vicks Vapor. No, but I need an inhaler after that hoop off. I need an inhaler. That's what I need. I do.
Is it hot in your? It's hot in my room. It's always hot.
It is. I should probably crank a damn fan on. You're on the East Coast. It snowed its ass off recently. It snows freaking ass off down here. We got like feet.
You guys got feet? We got inches.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to call it work and everything.
Yeah, I'm further up north. Isn't that weird how that happens? I don't get it.
I mean, literally one county over, like, it got like 2 inches. And like Maryland is so weird. It really is like the weirdest place. It is.
Yeah. But you guys got the crabs, though. You got the Maryland crabs.
Crabs are... But you gotta...
Overrated.
You gotta beat them with a fucking hammer to get like a centimeter of meat. It's like such a bitch. It's not even worth it.
Wow.
It's like you're just...
It's not even worth it.
It's not. It's not.
Well, Rhode Island is known for like mobsters and lobsters is kind of our thing.
Mobsters and lobsters.
Scarhead
crabs. So you got crabs. We got lobsters.
That's not true. That's not true. I've actually never had a lobster in my life. I'm gonna be honest. Never once.
Really?
Never had a lobster.
I wonder if you'd like it better than crab because it's like you get more meat but less like beat. You know?
Yeah.
You don't have to beat the meat as much.
No, I mean, oh come on. I mean, we all beat the meat. We all do. We all do.
But not, some more often than others.
I mean, let's get back to the gooning question we had earlier. Let's get back to it. Let's bring it full circle.
Full circle.
Let's do it.
Full circle.
Now you said, what are some other people we collaborate with? Because honestly, this show has been just like every week. It's like I'm meeting a new person. Thank you again for coming on. Thank you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad I checked my DMs.
Yes. Who you been out there collabing with?
Oh man, Wicked Lilith is another streamer. She does the hula hoops. We actually met because we have a shared bond for hula hooping and dancing. I've collaborated with like a lot of other hula hoop flow artists. Damn. You know, of course, Floppy Jimmy. Met some girls, some other hot tub streamers over in LA. Collaborated with them. So yeah, I'm hoping to do like more collaborations this year because you know, I kind of don't leave my house that often. I gotta be real. I'm not really I'm not much of a traveler, but I'd like to change that. You know, touching grass once in a while.
Are you addicted to DoorDash as well? Because it's unhealthy.
So bad.
It is. Last week I was awake for 5 minutes and I was on my phone getting a KFC sandwich. Within 5 minutes of being awake, I was getting a KFC sandwich and nuggets with a Dr. Pepper. I mean, it was really bad.
We're spiraling. We're spiraling. You and I got a coffee fucking today because I was like dying earlier because I was tired. It was leg day today at the gym.
Oh shit.
So yeah, and I was like, falling asleep on my Snorlax and being a very entertaining streamer.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's get some freaking stimulants going. Let's get stimulated. So ordered a coffee from DoorDash and I felt guilty about it. Look at how much I drank of it. It's like,
oh, come on.
And it was
Dunkin'.
And I accidentally ordered half a decaf. You don't like Dunkin'?
Oh no, I'm not saying Dunkin's bad. It's just that some people don't even know Dunkin'. I think that's an East Coast thing, isn't it? I don't even think Dunkin's everywhere because there was
yeah.
I had a buddy who lives in California. He's like, I know Dunkin' Donuts from The Sopranos. I'm like, what? That's where you know it from? He's like, he knows it from like it's a character.
Yeah, Mr. Duncan himself. That's crazy. I mean Boston. It's fucking Dunkin', So
I mean,
you got some Dunkin' in the South now too. Really? So, yeah, because you guys got like Honeydew and Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, Krispy
down
Kreme.
South.
So I'm still on the energy. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm still on the energy drinks, but I'm waiting. There's something I'm doing this on purpose. Once I hit the age of 40, I want to delve deep into the world of coffee. It's something I want to have to look forward to. Once I get into my 40s, I'm just going to go head deep into coffee. It's going to be my new obsession. That's what I have to look forward to in my later years. I'm trying to wait until then.
Go.
I am.
I mean, something to look forward to.
It is.
That's nice.
I mean, I like the smell.
Yeah.
I do.
It's just the taste, man. I started drinking coffee when I was like in 9th grade.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
Started early. Yeah.
Get my espresso shots before math.
Pretty much. It's not good.
I was
a
menace in high school. I slept in half my classes. I got like a 1 point something GPA. I did like nothing in high school. I was not a star student, I tell you.
Yeah, it's overrated.
I mean, who needs it? Now we're on here. Now we're on here just being people. Being people.
School's for fools.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Iced coffee's so good. I've never had it. I heard it's amazing. Well, if you have some questions for Spoopy, feel free. We got some more questions myself. Drop questions in the chat for Spoopy yourself, and we'll hit them right here live. Live.
Let's go.
We're on season 1 of Late Night Tonight. Just now getting started. We are just now getting started. Favorite Pokemon, says Tracy. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like Snorlax. I got this big. Have you guys seen my Snorlax earlier when I was hula hooping? Do you want me to bring him out?
Yeah, but bring out the Snorlax. Let me see the Snorlax.
It's freaking huge. He's huge.
Holy shit! Jesus! Good lord! Good lord!
Boy.
That guy's thick. Oh, that's probably 300 pounds. Squatting the Snorlax. Yeah. I think that's a drug somewhere. I think that's the name of a drug somewhere.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's for hemorrhoids.
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. It's the competitor to Preparation H.
It's a huge guy. It's junky. Yeah, him and Lapras. I like Lapras.
I like Blastoise with the fucking cannons on his back.
Yeah,
I thought he was badass. Just be able to blast a fucker with water. Lapras? Which one is that? Water Pokemon? I don't think I remember that one.
Yeah, he's got like the shell on his back. He kind of looks like a Loch Ness monster.
Oh, I think I do know what you're talking about.
Plesiosaurus.
Shit. You ever getting those Pokemon games?
Yeah, I had Silver. That was my first one on the Game Boy Color.
Oh, Game Boy Color. Damn. I still have my Game Boy Color. Want me to go grab it right now?
Grab it.
I'm grabbing it right now.
Grab it.
Let's throw out the Game Boy Color.
Bring it.
Before I yell one more hooping.
Yeah. I miss my Game Boy Color.
There it is. There it is.
Let's see what color it was.
I got the teal.
Oh. Wow.
The OG right there. Right there.
Wow. Beautiful.
The side light attachment.
Memories.
What game do I have in there? Harry Potter. Harry Potter inside that piece. Look at that.
Yeah. Did you ever beat it?
I don't think so. Harry Potter kind of scared me.
It scared you.
They take off Voldemort would take off his hat and he had another face. That really freaked me out.
It's a little freaky, yeah.
It is. They took us on middle school freaking field trip to see that movie. It was scary. It was.
Really?
All right,
yeah, it's pretty spooky.
What was that other you're my favorite streamer 91 says, love all your cosplays and you're an amazing hula hooper. There it is.
Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. I'm blushing.
We have Gula saying, Duncan, I love. Been living off Duncan since 2006. Oh, Texas Duncan's all over here. I mean, it's an OG. It really is.
It's OG.
It is.
It really is.
All right, let's see if we got any other questions in here. Oh, let's get that. I missed my Game Boy Color. Dude, this one had to get fixed because battery corrosion. That's what takes out all the old things. Yeah, like all that, like, it started leaking out and it's all this, like, white stuff, like, just kills it. That's horrible.
Damn.
It is. Sober says, oh, go on, sorry.
I had, like, the bluish green one.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was my first one.
Did you have the side light attachment so you could see it? Because it had no backlight, that thing.
No, it didn't. I remember, like, when I was playing it in the car and, like, my mom would go under, like, a bridge or something when she was driving and just all of a sudden you can't see shit.
You're like, fuck.
You're just like, oh.
They hadn't invented that yet.
Mm-mm. Yeah, we had the same one. We're twins. We were probably playing Pokemon at the same time, you know, looking at the stars.
Your favorite anime besides Pokemon, says Sober. It's a good one. It's a good one.
That's a good question. It's tough. I liked Black Lagoon for a while, but I don't know if that's my favorite. I don't know. There's like anime, like I'll get into it and I'll really enjoy it, but I'm trying to think of what I've been watching lately. My first anime I started really like watching was Death Note.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That one was good. I like psychological thrillers. I like Parasite. I watched not too long ago, and what's the one that I've been watching with the guy that's like, oh man, he's eating fingers. He's just eating fingers all the time. Just eating freaking demon fingers. I can't remember what it was called. I saw a whole ass season of it.
Now anyone in chat know that Cheeto finger eating bastard she's talking about?
Yeah, he's just fucking guzzling them.
What the fuck? That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, the cursed guzzled fingers.
Jujutsu
Kaisen.
There it is.
Thank you.
There it is.
For some reason, I forget shit all the time.
There's 9,000 of them.
Too.
Ew. That's the sequel.
Oh, I've seen Hotel Hazbin. Have you seen that one?
I'm actually so not versed in the anime world. I'm like so not versed. I've seen the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I thought that was the pinnacle. I really did.
Yeah. You play Duel Links?
Duel Link, was that the one where you had like the freaking shield? Like the thing on your arm?
That's like the online version, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I tried downloading that, and it's like the first person I fought had the best deck in the game and just shit on me. Then I was like, I played another. The next person shit on me. Then I was like, all right, yeah, I think I'm done.
Some hardcore fuckers.
There really is. They play that shit all day.
The meta.
They got all the cards. I know, it's all about the meta. I'm just playing Blue Eyes, living in 2002. It's like, Kaiba can't pull it off anymore. He can't. He really can't. No. There's a new Pokemon anime? I didn't know that, is there? On Netflix. What the fuck? Salad. Didn't even get to I don't even know how to say that word. Do you know how to say the words? What is that word?
The Orcalcos? Go to the Orcalcos? I don't know.
What the hell is that?
I'm not sure.
Cow clip? Oh my gosh. Nambies is very, very insistent that I show you the clip of yours of the 2 cows fucking. He's very insistent.
Yeah.
He's very insistent. Well, he wants me to bring up the cow clip with the 2 cows fucking. He really does.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was bad. It was funny though. I was in Block Island with my friend Wicked Lilith. I was just mentioned.
I mean,
they're just.
And then you're like, I thought they were both ladies. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was looking at the rudders. I mean, lady cows could get frisky.
I mean, they can. They can. They're mounting.
They did.
They're mounting. That's all I'm gonna say. They're mounting. Yeah. What's your IRL setup like? Because I want to delve into that world of IRL, but it's like I don't even know where to get started. I know you have to have like a second phone, like a backpack and shit. Like, what's yours looking like?
Oh yeah, I have like the Bella box set up with like the
I've heard of
Jetson
that.
Nano. Yeah, it's what Floppy, Jimmy, and Bad Blando. They both use the same setup.
Hell yeah.
So yep, it's that. It's really nice because you can tether like your phone to it, so you don't have to you can like use different data plans that you already have. I got like 2 other phones basically just for data because it was cheaper than just buying like a hotspot.
Yeah,
because you can like turn it into like a hotspot. Like it's crazy because they're like, oh, you have to buy like a whole phone package, and it's kind of a jerk around. But sometimes you can finesse some things, especially if it's like more 4G and like less 5G.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. You can definitely do a lot with that, and it's more stable than just like your typical, just one phone type of stream labs type deal.
I really got to invest in that. I really do. It is an investment. It's like $1,000-something or more. Like,
yeah, like at least like initially, I think it was like 800-ish for the initial investment, but then like the data plans is what's like the ongoing expense of like what do you really want to put up is kind of a lot because it's like if you don't do them often, then it's kind of hard to justify it, even though like I'm paying for like all these phone plans, and that's why I need to do more. IRL streams. I want to go to Japan though. It's one of my big things that I'm trying to do. Yeah.
You saw Blando in Japan?
Yeah, I got mad envious.
Really?
Yeah, but I was super like stoked for him at the same time because that's like amazing. It's a dream of mine.
Dude,
I've been like doing.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna say him and his brother are gonna they're our future guests on the show. They're gonna be coming on. Blando and his brother Cartoon Therapy are gonna be coming on as well.
Oh hell yeah!
That's gonna be crazy.
That's what's up. Yeah, it's awesome. I love how like all these like communities kind of like blend into each other, and everybody like knows everybody. It's really cool.
I mean, I'm still behooved because when I started the show, I started with like just my buddy, like my best friend. Then I got on like someone else, and then it was just like Belmar came on, Leslie Tanner, Abba, like Spectral Sybil was on last week. I mean, it's been crazy.
That's awesome.
It has.
And you said you just started in August?
Yeah, this late night show hasn't even been around for 2 months.
What?
This is new.
That's crazy.
Yes. This is like just getting off the ground. You're in season 1 right now. You are.
Amazing.
You are.
That's awesome.
It's true. But I started doing like a call-in show, like in the office. I had like a little office scene. I'd do the call-in shows. Yeah. That was like the whole jump into the just chatting.
Yeah, those are fun. I love call-ins. That's like I love watching call-ins.
You ever do that yourself?
They're super. I've tried to do it a little bit, but I like kind of when there's like more characters involved. I started watching. I don't know if how long have you been on Twitch as like a viewer? Have you been on Twitch for a while?
I've been around like because I used to watch like Justin TV and shit. So it's like I was around since like the beginning. But then I took like a little bit of a break, like in the big boom era, and I just came back like 2022, that area.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there was a channel, Bible Boys Church.
Oh,
that was like the first. Yeah. That was. I started watching call-in shows from the Bible Boys Church. Super fucking entertaining. Mm-hmm. Man, it was like awesome to find during like COVID.
Yeah.
Really, Pastor Dave. There's actually he did the hot tub save me. Yeah.
I mean,
got saved by the BBC.
They even had before that. You ever hear the Jesus chat line?
No.
That was like
before that.
Yeah, that was like that was like Justin TV era. They did that a long time ago. But I mean, there's like so many, like the church game on Twitch is really just like blooming right now. There's like so many of them. They're like keeping the reins and keeping it going. I mean, that's how Jimmy got his start. That's how Toad got his start, from what I heard. I mean, it's crazy.
Right.
It is.
It was like on a It was on its own level.
It was.
I didn't see anything like it. It was wild stuff, but good. So yeah, it started me on like the call-in community and just like very entertaining stuff.
Yeah. I mean, those things, they can go off the rails too. You never know. Did you watch Jimmy stream last night? He did a call-in show last night.
No, I didn't see it. So it was I didn't know he was gonna do call-ins for season 4.
Yeah, he was doing like a Tinder call-in stories, and I called in. I gave him like a 10-minute doozy. We're on there for a while. It was a whole doozy about like how I matched with this girl who was talking to Congress the next day for Mayo Clinic. She was only talking to Congress, and I
What?
Yes, you want me to tell you the story?
Yeah, tell me the story. I didn't
Fucking
hear it.
Good Lord. So I matched with
Let's
this
hear it.
girl. Everything's fine. Everything's
Right.
good. I meet up with her. She literally could have been the WNBA. She towered over me, and I'm 6 foot tall.
Damn.
She was the
She's
Jolly
gonna slam
Green
dunk
Giant.
on you.
Yes, she could. So I had like a routine back in those days. I had a place I'd always take people. That was the barcade. That was my go-to. We play.
I love barcades.
Dude, they're all getting shut down too. They're like hard to come by.
Yeah, there's one in Providence.
Really?
It's pretty awesome.
You get like the Simpsons pinball and like all that shit. Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You could like sit
I
at the
feel like
bar and get a controller and play.
Right. I feel like it's a good spot for like a first date or meetup or whatever. Sure.
That was like my go-to. So we hang out there. It's a good time. Then she's like, hey, come back to my place. She literally had an Airbnb with a hot tub in it. A hot tub Airbnb. I was like, Jesus. So that night happens. I'm not going to get crude. It happens.
Yeah.
Then
it's some things.
We played checkers. And then the next day I'm Ubering home. Everything's fine. And then that next night, she's blowing up my phone while I'm at my cannabis dealer trying to buy some cannabis. Just nothing crazy. And she's like, you have to pick me up. I'm drunk as shit. You have to pick me up. She's calling me 90 times a minute. I drank so many margaritas at this taco place. I'm not gonna be able to make it to Congress. And she's like, you got
what?
It was. And she was like, then eventually she stops talking to me for a while. It goes quiet. I'm like, all right, because I was answering every time. I'm like, are you okay? She's just radio silent. I'm like, all right, I hope she's okay. I don't know where she is. I couldn't even drive at the time, so I couldn't make it down there. And then eventually she calls me back later that night. She's like, I'm so sorry. I had so many margaritas. I didn't even remember my name. And then
she remembered about Congress though.
She did. I don't know if she made it. I really don't know if she made it. Fucking being a spokesperson for them. And then I go back over there and we hang out again at the hot tub. I mean, that was it. That was a wild time. Yeah. That was a wild time. Fuck Congress. Hey, don't talk about Congress like that. Come on. That was probably the peak of my craziness. I mean, Tinder was a wild place. I mean, you ever delve into that?
I made a profile just for shits and giggles one day, and I called myself Mewtwo just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
And then I never looked at it ever again.
Jesus. I mean, these days, it's literally all bots and just like I've heard it's just hell. You hear they just launched $100 plan. You pay $100 a month. That's the thing they just announced.
$100 a month.
$100 a month to be like gold platinum status, and people actually buy it. That's an actual thing. It is.
For what? What does it do?
It's probably nothing. I have no clue. There's people
they
that
pre-screen for STDs. I mean, that would be. I guess that would be worth it, right? So, I don't know.
They should probably make you like the first face everyone sees or some shit. I imagine it's ridiculous.
Right.
I mean, come on.
It's crazy.
It's not worth it. But I'll once more say, if we have any more questions for Spoopy or Spoopy, you have any questions for me? You got any questions for me?
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right, I got a few. Do you talk about I don't know. I mean, so what's some hobbies you got? What are you interested in? What kind of music you like?
I made music for 9 years before I got into streaming. I techno music. Like angry techno music where it's just like kick drums that are distorted and like fucking just craziness. That's what I did. Besides that.
Can I get a sample?
A sample? There. Hey. Oh, there it is. Someone dropped the link. I'll play it right now.
Yeah.
You want to open the stream? I'll play it right now.
Yeah, right, I want to hear it. Wait,
let's play some right now.
Can I get my hoop? Can I boogie to it?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, you want to hoop to the track?
Let's just fucking rave to it.
Let's go to the Spotify ones. I like the Spotify stuff I got. All right, we're pulling up right now. Here we go. This is Synth Tech. Hit the music.
Hit it.
Stop, not that music, Nobbies.
Am I supposed to be hearing it? I don't hear it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it through Discord. I think you have to have the stream open.
Oh shit. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Ah shit, I got a commercial.
Oh, fucking commercials, damn it! Someone gift her a sub right now! No, I'm just kidding. Let's get this one going. This is a good one. This one got mastered and everything.
I can hear it.
All right, you can hear that? All right, here we go. Here we go.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
I dig this.
You like this? Got that aggressive, gritty beat. Oh, come on, Nobbies.
It's dope.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Getting tired of you asking me? I've been tired since the first time we hooped.
Velvet's 3 a.m. for me. Thanks so much for the stream, Scar, and again I'm a huge fan of yours.
There it is.
Good night to you all. Smile.
Thank you, boss man. Thank you, boss man. Always a beaming shine of light in this Twitch.television world of darkness. Thank you, boss man. Holy moly. Yeah, this I had that was for a German record label. I got hit up by these guys in Cologne, Germany, and they asked me, do 4 tracks for an EP. And then they're like, okay, we're only going to use 2. I spent 3.5 months on those 4 songs to flow as a whole EP. Now we took 2. It pissed me off. It really did.
That pissed me off. I'm pissed off for you.
I mean, come on. I even I was gonna name it Renegade, but since it was in Germany, I was like, let's make this a German. I convert to German Renegade. You gotta entice the Germans. You have to win them over. You do. It's a performance of a lifetime. Thank you, Baki. Thank you, Baki. What places have you been outside the U.S.? You said you haven't traveled much, but have you left the country?
Never. I haven't got my passport yet.
Oh, true. That's a whole process. It takes like over a month.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But I mean, what countries have you been to?
I've been to Amsterdam, Rome, Cologne, Germany, Italy. I think that's in Rome. What else? Where else? Iceland.
Iceland.
Yeah, but only on a layover. That was it. Just a layover in Iceland.
I didn't get to go and see the hot springs and pet the sheep and stuff.
No, I just hung out, and it was like a layover where you had to run from one plane to the next, and it was like
so much anxiety.
I was like addicted to smoking too, so I would go out there and I'd be like, "Hurry, I have to go to the smoking area," and just like fucking chug that
brutal.
shit. I'd be running to the plane. I was sucking.
Isn't it crazy? In the 70s, you could just freaking light that.
I know.
Shit
what
up.
the hell, Jesus. I remember back like when I was a kid, they had smoking areas in like TGI Fridays.
I remember that shit. I wonder if they're like the same age. We might be around the same age.
I'm 31. I am.
I'm 29, so pretty.
I'm an old man.
Much. Yeah.
I'm an old
no,
man.
we're like the same age. You're me in 2 years.
But I just got my haircut recently, and people are calling me Lloyd Christmas. You ever see Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, it's not the Lloyd Christmas. That'd be like straight across.
Come on. I mean, I feel like that's really dragging my name through the mud. I'm not Lloyd Christmas. I mean,
yeah.
I ain't got to cut my
You have the side part.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's gonna grow back. You look like a young. I don't know who Sheldon is. Sheldon who? Sheldon who?
Cooper?
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
From Big Bang Theory.
You want to see the young me right here? You want to see? I've always been the same. Here it is. Look at that.
Yeah, same part. Part too. Same part. The same side. Have you ever parted it on another side?
It feels strange.
Yeah, I could try to do it with you. Switch parts.
I mean, it's It's like my hair's gonna. I just look odd. I hate it. I can't do it even for a minute. I can't do it.
It doesn't. It feels wrong to.
It feels so
part
wrong.
It doesn't look bad.
Now in this picture,
to switch parts.
I was stoned.
Do the Belmont
as
and part
shit.
it in the middle.
I don't have enough hair to do that anymore. I did when he was on. I did. I mean.
Oh, you're frozen. Maybe I'm frozen.
Oh my God! Now this looks
frozen?
bad. Oh, you're good on my end. Oh. She froze. Well, stay on standby. Now just soak in what this mid part looks like with this hair length. This looks fucking abysmal. This is disgusting. It really is.
Middle
oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We got you back now. The middle part. I can't do that.
I can't tell if middle parts are not cool anymore, because I was told by like Zoomers that on TikTok that middle parts are where it's at, no more side part. But now they're saying the side part's not in, and it's all about the middle part's not in anymore. And it's about the side part. But like, how am I supposed to part it?
It's like
how am I supposed to part it?
The rules are always changing. They're always pushing the goal line past. And what's a cool fella? What's a whole cool person?
Right?
We never can be in the right, because we're in like the millennial area. Back when, we are the last generation and know what it feels like to not grow up with internet. Isn't that crazy? That's why I read somewhere.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? Actually going outside and riding bikes? Like,
on. Do you have TikTok?
I do, but it's kind of dead. I don't really upload on there anymore.
Do you watch TikTok? So do you consume it?
No.
Hi, Forest of Wires. We're just talking about you.
We were. We're talking about how awesome you are. We were.
Yeah.
How's it going, Forrest? Welcome in. I told her about the Mage Tower. Gotta get spoopy on the Mage Tower. We do.
Yeah.
I think you would be awesome on that. That was a blast of a show.
I would love to do it. It sounds really fun. I'd be down.
Yeah.
When's the next one?
When's the next one, Forrest? You want to drop it? You want to drop the date on that? I don't know if you want to keep it secret. That's your call. I already have insider intel. Breaking news. You want to drop the breaking news right here, Forrest? Late night tonight exclusive. I'm ready.
Oh, shit.
March 15th, the second Mage Tower RL. The Mage Tower. Put it in there.
How does one join? How does one join?
So he sends you like some Google paper, some like Google Docs. You just fill them out, and then that's pretty much it. The rest he's got taken care of. He's got all these games, all these awesome things. It was such a good time. It really was
awesome.
And I met like so many cool people I'd never met before.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to meet some more streamers. You know, it's kind of different, like interacting in chat versus like kind of video versus in person. It's all different.
Yeah, it is. Everyone does it different. Truly inspired by the show? Oh, come on. You don't have to lie to the people. You don't have to lie to the people. There's no way. Come on. Thank you, Forrest. I appreciate it. I mean, when
love it.
He came on. He played a banger cover of Nirvana. I sent that clip to you. Good Lord.
Yeah, he's so talented.
He
so
really
fucking
is.
talented. Like, hot drinks, man. I can't. And then Pump It Up. You got to know the classics there. Let the cackle keep.
Oh man, I love Pumping It Up. When he's pumping up, I'm spamming emotes left and right. I really am.
Oh,
I really am.
That feet clapping one, brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
If only I could pull off such a thing. Such a fan of both of you four. Thank you. I appreciate it. Get some force claps in the chat, shall we?
And some feet going up.
There it is. There it is.
Gotta pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up.
Do you have any music background? Because we're talking. Me and Forrest talk a lot of music. Yeah, you ever get into making music?
I tried to like last week, and I got Fruity Loops right.
Oh,
I had like a rhythm.
That's
stuck in my head. Yeah, you use Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
So I had this beat. I was using like synth stuff. You know, I'm not really a musician. I played a little keyboard when I was in elementary school, but I had like this nice little thing stuck in my head. I wanted to get it going. And I had it all mapped out. I went to save it, and they're like, "You need to buy these premium packages."
My gosh!
And I was like, "Fuck!"
I know what you're talking about.
They freaking debated me so hard, and I'm like, that was that was my interest. Went, whoop, burp.
Was that like was it one of the plugins that you used? Was like you have to pay $80 for this plugin. You can't just use this.
It was like and they were giving me packages for like $400.
Oh my god!
Like $200, like $80. I'm like, I don't even know which one I used, you dickheads.
It's like I'm not paying all that shit. Come on.
Yeah.
We filled out a form for an IQ test after 2 hours to say pay for the results. Oh my god. Yeah, I've never done an IQ test. So I can only imagine. They'd have a lot of those out there that fucking clickbait you. They do.
Oh yeah, like the internet ones for real. Yeah, or like learn your personality type or whatever the hell it is. You're a banana. Okay.
Which Harry Potter camp are you? You're Gryffindor. Who would have guessed? I always thought I was a Gryffindor. What are the odds?
Yeah. So it's the one that I put that I wanted to be, you know. Freaking BuzzFeed's quiz, all that stuff. But yeah,
it got me.
But I mean, I'm a fan of music for sure. I have a little bit of an eclectic taste in music, but I tend to lean towards more like, you know, classic rock stuff in general.
Oh my god, I love some. You ever listen to Crossfade?
Crossfade?
Yeah, the ones that sing that song "Cold." It's like total dad rock. I like dad rock.
Oh no, am I frozen again? Oh shit.
Oh shit, is it frozen?
No.
Ah! That's alright, we got it. Definitely good taste, always good music in the spoopy grotto. It's true. I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot to run. It's a lot to run. There we go, No! We're gonna get it sorted, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sum 41 is dad rock now. I don't even know Sum 41. BuzzFeed, that's the classic, it is. The TurboTax strategy. Hey, I use TurboTax every year. TurboTax is a good website. It's very beneficial. It is. It is. Do not besmirch TurboTax. Come on. There we go. No, it's all good. It's all good. Well,
oh, Sum 41. Oh, Sum 41. Is that what it is?
I don't
In
recognize
too deep, and I'm trying to keep all thoughts.
Oh, that
in my
song!
Head.
I know that song.
Is that what we were talking about before? Like I froze and died.
That's a good one. It is. Well, Spoopy, I think we're gonna go. We're gonna see if we have any final questions. Then cut to our musical guest of the night, which was Tequila live. Tequila live. But if you want to be a part, we are going to be breaking this up into seasons. We are at the precipice, the final few episodes of season 1, where we're going to go back into the tendrils. I'm going to get a suit for season 2. I'm going to get I never wore a suit in my life.
Oh, suit. Nice.
I'm going to get a suit. I'm going to revamp the studio. I mean, season 2. Just wait. Just wait. I know.
Wow, that'd be nice.
I'm going to be a hot commodity. I am. TurboTax sucks. Not true. Not true. Give me a break. Give me a break. Make sure musical guest. There he is. He is on standby. He is. Well, Spoopy, you've been an absolute joy. It has been a blast having you. I enjoyed the hoop off. I tried. I tried to hoop.
You tried.
I never would have.
I respect.
I never would have expected it to be such a demanding thing. Holy shit! I was so out of breath after 3 hoops.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It gets stamina, but thank you so much for having me. It's been fun.
Course.
I mean, I appreciate you reaching out, and yeah, I'm glad I got to be, filling for a spot today. It was cool.
Thank you.
Cool. Nice crowd that you got here.
Thank you. The crowd loves it. Let's get some. They're popping off now. They're freaking out. They're freaking out.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to commercial break and be back with our musical closer. Have a great night, Spoopy.
Have a great night. Thank you.
Very soon.
Yeah. See you soon.
Commercials right here and now. See you soon. Oh, that's not.
With Sound on Wheels, and if you haven't been to Sound on Wheels lately, you haven't been to Sound on Wheels. If it makes your wheels look better, go faster, or stop quicker, we got it right here at Sound on Wheels. We're Sound on Wheels right here on University Drive. You know, look for that tall yellow sign. Hey, what's going on? It's upside down. Who did?
Hi, I'm Barney Kavanaugh, and I'm back at yesterday, where we are looking great in 88. Have we got a contest for you? You can be our sweetheart 88. 3 ladies will be chosen to compete in the finals on February 10th. Then on Valentine's Day, the winner receives a dozen red roses, dinner for 4 at Schooner's Restaurant, with the nation's #1 dance show, The Ultimate 5. After dinner, back to yesterday's via executive limo for a sizzling Ultimate 5 show. A hot night you'll never forget at yesterday's.
Here's why local builders and their wives choose brick for their homes.
Hello, I'm Frankie Harbin of Frankie Harbin Construction Company, and this is my wife, Angela Harbin.
We build with brick for 3 reasons: lower maintenance, lower heating and cooling costs, and the resale value on the houses is higher.
By living in a brick home, I spend less time with maintenance and more time with my wife and my 3 children.
There you have it. Brick is just good dollars and cents. The North Alabama Brick Association, General Shale, Alabama Brick, Jenkins Brick.
It's hot.
You guys ready for our musical guest? You guys ready for our musical guest?
Never experienced impact of Huntsville. If you love God and you're sick of religion, check us out. Nothing religious, just the real deal.
You guys ready for this?
The music is tight. Come as you are. There's no cover charge. Jesus will be there in June.
We hear you. We hear you.
Every Sunday.
There we go. I'm here. Hello?
Yes, you got that camera on? Oh, there we are. There we are. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. There's our musical guest of the night. Here he is. Now, what are you doing here tonight? Appreciate you being here, Spoopy.
Hello.
Thanks again. Thanks again. What do you got for us?
I'm Tequila Tim.
Tequila Tim.
And I was, yeah, I think I need to lie down.
You think you need to lie down?
I think I need to lie down.
Okay, Tequila Tim.
That's too much. I think that's too much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for having me. This has been Tequila Tim.
Okay.
And I think I need to go lie down.
Okay, Tequila, drink some water, all right? Drink some water, okay? Get some water in you.
Thanks for having me on, Scab.
Of course.
Have a good night, everyone. And drink responsibly.
Yes, please do. Please, good. There we go. That was Tequila Tim, and that is our show. That's our show. We started off with a coworker I haven't talked to in years, having a great catching up, talking about our whole workplace, up and down, left and right. Next, we went to one of my earliest streaming buddies, earliest people talking to, Lou Kagoon, on this platform. And the one and only Spoopy Kit joined us for the main event, headlining guest spot. And the cherry on top, Tequila Tim. The cherry on top, Tequila Tim, all right? All right? Do you guys have a good time? Can we hear from up and down? Jesus. You guys have a good time? You guys have a good time? Come on. Please check out tonight's guest. Please do. Please do. All right? Thank you for such a fun stream. Thank you, SV. We do this every single Tuesday. Every single Tuesday at 7 p.m. on the dot. On the dot. All right? All right? Until next time, this has been Late Night Tonight. I am David Sanders. Thank you for joining me. Hit that music. Hit that music. Hit it. Hit it. Hit that music. Stick around to see Josh Belmore on his subathon. Good buddy of the show. Guest on Late Night Tonight. Good buddy. Good buddy. Great program. Thank you, Spoopy, for being a part. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for being a part. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Rain down.